Things that we've got. Oh.
That's all I get.
Well, I'll go through mine.
Okay.
So I've changed all my spells.
Of course you're out.
So I've kept Firebolt, because just reasons. I've, for my fighter cantrips, I've chosen Message. So I can message into someone's head.
Nice.
And then they can reply and no one else can hear. I've kept Prestidigitation. And I've dropped Minor Illusion. I've kept Ray of Frost and Shocking Grasp just because they have other effects. So like the Ray of Frost is cold damage plus it has an effect of the reduced movement by 10 feet. And Shocking Grasp because of the, what was that thing that it does? The reaction. And then I chose, as a sorcerer cantrip, I chose the Sorcerous Burst, which I think is a new one. So I never saw it before. And that is at my level, is a 2d8 damage, but I can choose which one I want. So I can choose acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, psychic, or thunder.
Nice.
And then if I roll an 8 on one of the d8s, when I do it, I roll another d8.
Wow.
And then add it to that damage. So it's a bit of an added thing. The thing I don't understand is it says when you cast this spell, the maximum number of d8s you can add to the spell's damage equals your spell casting ability modifier. So mine is a +5. So does that mean, in theory, I could do another 5 d8s if I rolled an 8, an 8, an 8, an 8, and an 8?
That's what it says.
Yeah, good. That's what I thought. So I chose it. And then as a area of effect one, I chose Sword Burst, which is if I'm surrounded, I can do the conjuration and conjure a load of swords around me. So anything within 5 foot radius, they have to make a dexterity saving throw, or they take 2d6 force damage.
Nice.
So if I'm surrounded by what would that be? 6 people I could be. Then they all have to make a dex save, and then all take the damage. And then I chose Chromatic Orb, which is just another smaller fireball type thing. But again, it's any damage I want. So acid, cold, fire, lightning, poison, or thunder. And then again, if I roll the same number on 2 of the d8s, because they take 3d8 damage, if I roll the same number or 2 or more of the d8s, the orb then leaps to another target.
Oh, wow.
And make an attack roll against the new target, and then new damage.
Very nice.
But it can't leap unless I cast it, upcast it 2 or more spell slots, level 2 or more. So level 1, it'll just do that. If I do it at level 2, it'll do thing. And then I did Disguise Self, just to disguise myself. Which I did some of these for this next bit that we're doing, so they are a little bit. And then I did another first level was ice knife, which I thought was quite interesting. So that's a knife made of ice, like a shard of ice, at a creature. If on a hit, it takes 2d10 piercing damage. Or is that one? No, sorry, 1d10 piercing damage. Hit or a miss, the shard then explodes. And then the target within 5 feet must make a dex saving throw or take 2d6 cold damage. So whether I hit or not, then it's still going to do something. Then I kept shield. And then I took Tasha's hideous laughter just for a laugh. Just because it's a wisdom saving throw, my wisdom's shit. So it's one of them. It's only a 12 to succeed it. But if not, then they go prone.
Yeah, it's good when it happens.
But you never know. It could be that, the saving throw could be 18 and they could get a 19. So it's just all.
It's just how the dice
exactly. And then I took Witch Bolt, which I thought was an interesting one, which is a beam of energy comes out. The target will, if it hits, the target will take 2d12 lightning damage, and then it's concentration spell. And then each turn after that, as a bonus action, I can do another 1d12 lightning damage, which automatically hits. So it's like a bolt of lightning that is connected to us. And then every turn after that, as my bonus action, I can just let off some more lightning, which will automatically hit. Yeah.
Very cool.
Then I took Blur as level 2.
Blur's decent, yeah.
So I thought that was quite interesting. Yeah. So that when I do that, that's another concentration. But when I do that, every creature's got disadvantage on attack rolls.
Yeah, you're blurry to look at.
Yeah. Then I took invisibility. So I thought that could be interesting.
Definitely,
and then for my feet, I chose Spell Sniper, which means I don't now get disadvantage when people are in melee range. So I can use my range attacks without disadvantage now.
Yes, you get surrounded again.
Yeah.
Now that we've worked your AC out properly, you are only down to 18 instead of 19 now.
Yep. I've changed that to 18.
Cool. Patcher, I've just leveled him up on his little sidekick sheet. So his hit points have gone up, his proficiency bonus has gone up. He's now got 2 level 3 spell slots. And I'll also give him a handy spell, which hopefully we'll never need to use, so we won't talk about it yet. A spell that hopefully he won't need to use, so we won't talk about it yet. But he's got 2 level 3 spell slots.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Well, we'll go into that if it comes up. And if she's down, she can't use it.
What we're talking about?
I've given Patcher Revivify, so if one of you die, he can clear and then give you the electric paddles.
Oh, nice.
It does cost 300 gold's worth of diamonds every time he does it, which if you don't have, you can't do. So just bear that in mind. It consumes 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds every time it gets cast to bring someone back to life. That's what fuels the spell.
So we need to go shopping for some diamonds.
Luckily, you're staying in a mining town right now.
Yes. Some diamonds.
But unfortunately, we are currently in the middle of a bandit encampment.
Yes, we are. But my first question is, we're not actually going to be in battle straight away, are we? So we can discuss a plan.
Yeah, exactly. Let's move you to the actual map.
Yeah. And also, one more quick question.
Mm.
You know, the abilities and stuff,
Yeah.
how you can improve them by doing things. You know, like downtile. Yeah,
Yes.
but not like in the space of like an hour or 2 hours, whatever it is. It's
No,
over a
it usually,
longer period of time.
yeah, it usually takes a month's worth of like active
Yeah.
time to increase things.
Can I work on in case I forget
Mm.
to train up wisdom?
Okay. So you
So
want to try to become more streetwise?
yeah, and one of the I googled it to say how do you train wisdom, and it says like show compassion and empathy, set a good example, don't be afraid of making mistakes, be open to new experiences. So like what I was doing in the last one, I was setting a good example. I was showing empathy to that young girl who was trying to train. I was
Good.
showing her things.
Did at the farm, yeah.
Yeah,
You didn't come in all guns blazing when you got to the train.
exactly.
Station as well. What I'll say then is that I've made a note on your character sheet. If you can continue doing that RP wise, and getting
Yes.
that in, then over a suitable amount of time, then yeah, I will look at doing that.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, not a problem.
Just so because if I say do it on downtime and stuff, I completely forget, and then
Well, I've put it on the biography on your character sheet on last page,
Yeah.
so it's on there. It's been noted now as well.
okay. Because that's one of the things that I wanted to increase because
It's nice.
yeah, and it's a pretty good one for the spells and stuff. That a lot of them that I've seen going through them are like wisdom saving throws.
Yeah.
With my wisdom shit, it's -1.
Which just means that you're less kind of wise overall than an
Yeah.
average person. That's all.
Yeah,
Just tends to be the base stat for all of a normal, human person.
yeah. But that's what I'm trying to improve in being a bit more pathetic with people, saving the townspeople that were stuck in that train thing. You know, I didn't fireball them, which I probably
No,
would
you
have
didn't.
done.
Yeah, absolutely didn't.
Killed everyone else, but it was
Dear me. Right then. Can anyone remember what we got up to last time?
yes. I've ingrained it. I killed a lot of people, saved a lot of people.
We found out why the train was delayed, and that is because it got nabbed
Yeah.
by
Naughty
some
peeps.
people. And
Well, you weren't sure to start, or you thought that they weren't baddies to
no,
start.
I
with.
knew that
You,
they were
all right.
bad.
You,
Oh,
as soon as you described what was going on,
Being empathetic.
Gareth was trying to actively improve his wisdom score.
It was, and I told
See the good in people.
I told
was
you
trying-
about that from the beginning. People are bad. People are inherently bad. I've told you this a million times. There's no such thing as nice. So yeah, we tried to get out of there without causing any hoo-ha, and as we turned to leave, they attacked us first, and I want that on record.
They took a shot at you.
Chronicling.
The lookout on the cliff got signalled to stop
Yeah,
you
we did.
from leaving.
We were just going to leave, and it all could have just gone on with their happy little lives. I would have happily let those townspeople, snotty dicks, die. But no, they brought it on themselves.
So you discovered
We saved all them people and told them to go back to the train, didn't we?
you did. Well, no, you convinced them to make their own way back to Vatheron because no one else was coming. They were under the impression that someone was going to come and pick them up. But you managed to convince them that realistically wasn't going to happen. You guys were the investigation team. No one else knows that you're there, so no one else is coming to get you. You best start walking. So you convinced them to start heading back to the town, which you knew was a fair distance away. You guys had Sir Squeaks a lot and, a horse and cart, so you knew walking is going to take them a while. You followed some tracks up to where you could see some breakaway group had splintered off and done a runner. You also followed the tracks off to the west, basically following where you'd found some other tracks heading off and evidence that they'd transported the train driver / conductor / engineer and the large elemental sphere, the little binding stone that had the elemental in it, which controls which powers the train, basically, has been dragged off in this direction. You took camp in the abandoned station, but you didn't keep watch. So you realised the following morning when you started making your way in this direction that you were being observed all the way here, that the scouts from the camp perhaps had come, upon your camp in the night kind of thing, but kept their distance. They knew you were coming. They knew there was someone and that you've approached at their camp. So the element of surprise is gone. They're already on watch. You've spotted some Warforged scouts walking around the camp. You've spotted some bandits off on the platforms. There's some guys outside, sat down, some working on a crane. They all appear to be, actively doing stuff. None of them are kind of lounging about. So you already have got the impression that they know that someone's around. So they're going to expect you coming. So don't expect any surprise attacks or anything like that. So how do you want to approach it? You're going to be coming from the direction of what's left of those train tracks, but you can see where the kind of terminus was at one point. This whole rail has been kind of wrecked and destroyed. It's fallen into disrepair, and some of the pylons don't even work further up this track. But you can see to your right, so up at the top part of the map on the north, there is a loading platform with what looks like some kind of crane, which is a few of the bandits around. There are some more tents off over to the left. And then over to the south part of the map, you can see the main kind of terminus station, or at least what's left of it, where there's the small kind of passenger area. There is a large kind of wrecked station building itself with big double doors, which you can see have been barricaded down this side. There's what's left of like a fountain inside, which doesn't look like it's had any water in it for some time. There's lots of bandits milling around. There is a large tent over on this side as well, which you can hear loud metallic movement coming from, but you can't see anything from the distance that you're at the minute. So how do you want to approach it?
I had an idea of... We tried it last time and it didn't work, I don't think. I don't think it worked last time.
Oh, yeah, let's try it.
It's going to happen the second time, isn't it? It's got to... That's just the law of averages. Of the Chewbacca approach.
What are you going to chain a factor and pretend she's a prisoner?
He'll try.
Which I can disguise myself now with disguise self, which is a little bit better than minor illusion. We did one or two things. Well, more than two things, but we could do disguise self, and I can disguise myself as that big captain guy, and then walk in and pretend that even though the Soa's obviously coming towards them, that the captain apprehended these guys, killed Gareth.
Yeah.
Apprehended the other ones on his own, and then brings them into camp.
What did you do with all the bodies? Did you burn them?
Yeah, we did, yeah. Okay. So I would, bit of a retcon, I would say that as we were burning them, I was studying him.
Okay.
And then we could come into camp and then put you near... Well, we're looking for this engineer, aren't we? We could go down to where he is and I can maybe Patcher. Maybe we'll leave Patcher out of it. Or we could leave. No, we could do that and then go to where the engineer is, and then I can turn the engineer invisible.
Okay.
And then get him out of there. And then tell him to go.
So you're
And
gonna,
then we just kill everyone.
so you're going to try and approach the camp looking like the bandit captain.
Maybe. Just a thought process at the moment.
With actor like pretend to have tied kind of actor up sort of thing.
Yeah, we'll leave Patra in the side somewhere.
Okay.
Either that, or I can turn us both invisible, and then we can go into the camp, sneak in, or we just go in guns a-blazing.
You can't turn both of you invisible because it's a concentration spell.
I can.
Oh yeah, if you use one of your third level spell slots, yeah.
Yeah, plus, a higher one. I can do a +1.
So what do you want to do?
But it would mean, obviously, the second option is burning a third level spell slot, and more than likely wild surging and ruining everything.
I mean, fingers crossed.
Yeah, and then trying to sneak in invisibly, or
what does actor want to do?
I'm quite enjoying listening to the choice. What's going on, to be honest? I'm sitting back on and eating popcorn at this rate. Going, oh, what stupid idea have you got now? Because I'm kind of missing just going guns a-blazing, but this is all ingenious.
trying to be more wise.
Do you see what I mean by funny? It gets funnier every minute.
Yeah.
What do you think?
What can we see? Sorry, I'm transferring all the stats onto a clean sheet because I can't use my old sheet anymore. It's just battered.
So following the tracks,
some of them still use paper.
Following the tracks to the end lead you to a walled-off, basically bandit camp that they've set up in this little terminus station. You can see a number of tents. You can see the perimeter was patrolled by some Warforged scouts, which have kind of retreated inside to the station itself as you guys got closer. There's a large tent. You can see several, thugs kind of hanging around, some more bandits, human guys. What else can you see from there? It's pretty much all you can see from where you are. The platform on the right, which is some kind of loading platform with a crane on it. A lot of people milling around there. Some further tents. The main station kind of over on the left with big barricaded double doors on the front. You can see a hole in the wall that's kind of been either fallen into disrepair or it's been breached at some point. You can see some more bandits sort of milling around outside. Everyone appears to be active and doing stuff. No one appears to be lounging around.
At the moment, I can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and a Warforged, and there's going to be more. I'm sure we could take them.
We're fully rested and everything, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got a long rest.
I mean, I'm up for a fight. So we could let's get ready to rumble. I can't see the screen.
Zoom out. Oh no, you look like I can't see it. I see what you mean now. Zoom in a lot.
My glasses are broken, so I can't actually see the screen.
Lower the resolution. So massive.
I'm literally looking, going,
I'd show you my screen, but then you'll see everything.
okay. So
Is
no,
it, if we're going to go for a fight, I can do... Disguise Self is only a level 1. It's only a first level thing. So I can burn one of them and then...
Oh, yeah.
And then we just try it. The one that's going to take more is the invisibility thing. If we both want to be invisible, trying to sneak in and...
Do we know where the engineer is?
No, not at this
No.
point. Bear in mind the whole invisibility thing means that you will be able to surprise them.
Yeah.
Whereas if you go in disguised,
Yeah,
they're already
we
going to be
might-
a little sus of a...
We might surprise the ones that you can see there, but the rest of them are going to be, well,
Potentially.
yeah.
But you don't know how many there are, so it depends how you want to approach it. Because you
I
get
like
an
the
hour.
idea of us being invisible,
You get an hour with your invisibility, remember?
as long as we don't trip over anything.
I mean,
But it is
long
a
as
third
you-
level. It is a third level slot, and I've only got 3.
Yeah, but you've got your sorcery points. You can get some back.
Can I?
Have you not taken the one where you can convert the sorcery points to...
Yeah, the font.
Anyway,
Yeah, you can use sorcery points to get additional spell slots.
How many is that?
isn't it 4 points for a third level?
Yeah, that's what I thought. It's.
I don't know how it works, but yeah, you can do that.
Oh yeah, here we go. No, it's for a third level spell slot back. It's 5.
So you've
I'd use them all.
That you've got arts whipping ability.
Oh yeah, I've got all my new cantrips that are
Yeah,
quite
you've
good.
got a
But
sword, you've got stuff, so it's not.
So
It's
you'd-
not like you can't. Do
I'm a
it.
shield, which is going to hit, which is guaranteed to hit. So
I mean, every
Yeah.
time.
yeah,
I mean, yeah, if you did that and then burnt your sorcery points, you'd still have 10 spell slots and all your cantrips and
It's
your
not.
shield. And,
I mean, but even then,
and that's if you fight them.
you've got. It's not like you don't have a weapon. You do have a weapon.
2 swords for a start.
Exactly. So,
yeah. Which actually, while we're on that, I'm going to swap it out for my fire. I've got my fire one instead of my radiant because I don't think any of these guys are dead or susceptible to radiant damage.
Okay.
So it's the fire sword.
So you've got weapons, and that's just like any non-magic user. So I really wouldn't
Yeah.
worry about using your slots. They're there to be used.
Yeah.
So how would you like to approach this particular situation?
So I like the fact of let's be invisible, and then see if we can have a quick
Sneaky.
recce to see if we can see the engineer at first, because we don't know whether he's still a prisoner
No,
or
absolutely.
it might be Patty Hearst in it. If that's the correct reference,
Let's say it is.
it might be one of them. Like,
Yeah, it could have been in on it.
Yeah.
It could have been in on it. It could have been one day from retirement, and all he's going to get is a watch. So he decides, oh well, exactly.
This is my big payday.
He could be the mastermind. Yeah,
It could be. You never know.
yeah. So should we do that then? Should we do invisibility and then?
I like that idea. That's a very
Yeah.
good idea.
All right. Well, I cast invisibility on myself and actor, and I don't wild surge.
You are both invisible.
Yeah.
You've left Action and Blaze. Let's say you found some large
We
boulders on the way up.
buried them. Yeah,
They are hidden.
Very good.
You've buried them in the sands.
yeah. Okay. And this is concentration for me, isn't it?
Yep.
Yep. So I can't take damage anyway, can I? Because they can't see me, unless I trip over and fall.
Well, I mean, yeah, they will. Just because they can't see them and they can't hear you, so just bear that in mind.
Yeah, and this is gravel, isn't it? That we're on at the moment.
The train track is, yeah. If you walk, away from the tracks, then obviously it'll be more firm kind of ground.
Yeah, because I'm thinking I might fly.
Okay. With your booties.
Yeah, because What's your stealth? Because mine's 0. So
Do you mean my plus?
yeah.
I'm like +3.
Oh, there you go. So you're light-footed anyway. I'm not. I'm wearing big armor and a shield and 2 swords.
I think you're just making up abilities now.
We're going to add a stealth key ability.
But I am now also level 10, so...
No, you're not.
Level 9.
Oh, level 9.
Shut up,
Why not?
Paul. I'm looking level 10.
Tough. That's where we'll end it, and I'll make new characters. As soon as you get to level 10, the end.
Paul will just keep leveling up, and you'll go, unfortunately, Actor is not leveled up.
That's the level I want to get to, because then my next level fighter is I get 2 attacks.
Boo-boo! Extra attack, baby! I'm just going to go back to Barbarian next time.
Multi-class.
Multi-class.
Barbarian. Come on!
Did you get rage at level 1 or Barbarian?
Yeah.
I think it's level 1, yeah.
Straight to
And
Barbarian.
then it's...
I was going to try it, but my strength isn't high enough, and if I do it, I can't cast any spells when you rage.
Oh, shit. Oh,
Active strength not high enough either.
No,
You need 1 more point in your
13 in it or something.
Just one.
Is it 13 strength?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're invisible. I'm going to fly
Okay, now how you fly?
just 10 feet or something, just so I'm not touching the floor
Yeah.
And leaving footprints.
and leaving footprints, yeah. So, right.
Can I just ask, what kind of footprints are we leaving at the moment? Is it how
Depends.
soft
Yeah,
ground?
depends what you want. It's not like desert.
Yeah.
Imagine, let's have a think. You know, like Wild West, when you see them kind of riding off in between towns.
Yeah.
So it's not, like dense ground, but it's not completely loose sand. There's like loose scree about. There's patches
So we
of dry
could
earth and things
walk
like that
around
as well.
without leaving footprints, without people know. I mean, it's not like footprints in the snow
Nope.
type thing
No,
where
absolutely.
it's obvious. Okay.
And just a quick question about concentration. It just means I cannot cast another spell with concentration.
Correct. And if
I
you
can
take
still
any-
cast spells.
as long as you don't have concentration. And
Yeah.
If you take any damage, you have to make a concentration check.
Yeah, but like now, I could cast message into someone's head.
Yes, because it's not another concentration.
Yeah, and just go. Ooh. Try and freak them out.
And then
Yeah.
me, also invisible, goes, "Oh my god, what's that?"
Yeah.
If you cast a spell, you drop invisibility.
Really?
That's not the concentration part of it.
Does invisibility drop on me only when it drops on him?
No, you have to make a hostile
A
action
save.
as well. No,
Oh, okay.
like if you attack or cast a spell.
Due to spell ends. The spell ends early, immediately after the target. Oh, cast a
it's
spell or a
cast-
cantrip.
So it's cast on
Cantrip
both
as
of
well.
those, but it's the same. If it loses it on him, it doesn't lose it on me.
Uh,
I'm not an after effect.
Correct. It's only if he
Okay.
loses concentration, it drops on both of you.
Ah, okay.
If he does something to make his invisibility disappear, it just disappears on him.
Okay. I'm going to multi-class as a monk.
All right, so I can't cast anything now.
Super monk.
To keep your invisibility,
Yeah.
correct.
Okay.
But you can explore, you can interact with things. You just can't make any kind of hostile action, which includes
Yeah.
any kind of spells, including cantrips, if they are
Okay.
unleveled spells.
Yeah. Okay. All right, so let's have a wander.
So yeah, just for you, love, I've removed all the walls, so you can freely move around and not smash your mouse.
I can't see actor now.
Because you're both invisible, you can't see it.
Oh.
That's how invisibility works.
No, I thought we'd like disappear into another plane or something. And
If you,
Is that me?
yeah, if you unselect yourself, you should be able to see it. So if you press escape on your
Is
keyboard,
that
love,
him?
there you go.
Oh,
Oh.
oh, did you use it?
I don't know about freaking them out. It's freaking me out.
Oh dear.
But I can see your cursor anyway. I can't unselect myself for some reason.
Press press escape.
It doesn't do it for me. It just says reload application or log out.
Oh, here
You might rebound your key. Just try clicking on something else, I guess.
No.
Huh.
Oh, have I screwed it up here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Oh, it's all right. No matter. No matter. I can see your cursor anyway. I can see just... But it doesn't really matter.
Because the funny thing is, you can't see me, but I can see you.
Oh.
Wait, pick yourself up. You should
I'm
disappear.
there.
Yeah, click on you. There you go.
Okay.
See how it disappears?
Now try move yours.
Yeah, he can move himself.
I can move.
Oh, there you go. I thought that's what you couldn't do.
No, you can't see you. And you can't...
No, I'm saying I can't deselect myself.
Ah, okay.
Anyway, it doesn't matter.
If you drag a selection box somewhere else...
Oh, yeah, there we go.
There you go.
I can see it. Yeah. Okay.
We'll have to find out why your deselect doesn't escape anymore for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know.
So yeah, just drag a box. It should show where she is. But when you click on a token, it gives you their sight, so you can see what they see, which is why when you pick yourself, you can't see actor. Because your token can't see her.
Okay. All right. So we'll have a wander around. So we know there's 4 guys at the top.
Yep.
We'll have a little floaty
Yeah.
around
I'll
here.
tell you if you need to stop, but you're kind of unrestricted at the minute.
Yeah.
I'll walk on the hard stuff because he's.
I can
I'm gonna
float.
walk,
He's floating around.
and I'm gonna walk really delicately. I'm on foot anyway, so I can walk really delicately without.
So, Gareth, I'm presuming you're maintaining about the same height as you fly up over that platform as well. So
I was just about to say, I want to adjust 10 feet as a mean average.
Yeah, no,
so
that's what, because otherwise you'll be kind of flying into people.
Yeah, so if I'm guessing no one's taller than 10 feet tall.
No.
But if I'm going up some stairs or something, then I'm 10 feet above the ground in elevation.
So they can just kind of hear kind of a gust blowing around at the minute as you kind of whip around.
But
so what you're flying at now is the ruins of the station itself. The kind of ruined bits of roof. You can see a large tent over towards this side.
Yeah.
You can see the Warforged there. Warforged scout down there. And the rest are all kind of bandits walking around and milling and stuff. You can see as you kind of whip past, which direction are you flying in, right to left?
Flying
inside the building.
I'm currently flying around. No, I can't hover. I'm currently flying like right to left. Yeah.
Right to left. So you're going to pass over this guy's head.
Yeah.
Cool. So as you're flying past, just as you peek in through that big hole in the wall,
you
can see there's a large, almost like a gargoyle statue, and there's a fella sat down against it in that corner there. He doesn't look like he's involved in anything. And as you kind of whip past, you see he's sat down, and he almost looks like he's sat on his hands. And then you've whipped past, and you can't see him.
Right. And then I shout over at Actor, "I think I found him!" No, I don't. I don't. Now it's comedy retract.
Roll initiative. And then it goes, no, I mean, this is God speaking.
All the held action fireballs go
This is Charizard or whatever his name is.
So as you kind of whip past and see that and then fly over those two guys' head, what's Actor doing?
Actor, are these steps?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will...
Well, actually, that part there is where they'd get on and off the train, so that you'd have to hoist yourself up, which is why the steps there.
Oh, okay. I'm going to go around and go on the step.
Yeah,
no worries. Oh, look at that, straight through.
Yeah, because go over the wall.
And then he's drinking a cup of coffee, and then he put it down on the floor, and I moved it around there, and then he was like, "Where's my coffee gone?" And then, no, because then you'll make me roll stealth.
Well, now you're up there. If you want to walk around, you're going to need to roll stealth anyway. If you want to just clomp around in your massive high heel boots you've got on.
How dare you? I have monkey...
Sorry, monkey boots on. You're still walking on wooden boards.
Monkey boots.
Monk-styled footwear.
Yes, I do.
You're walking on
old
wooden planks.
You know, like Shaolin monks have those.
I was thinking of wraps, foot
yeah,
wraps.
so foot wraps. That's what I'm wearing. But I understand. I'm still on.
Yeah, if you're going to be quiet, you'll need to roll.
So I'm going to go from here to here.
So that big door.
Yeah.
Big, hefty wooden door.
And I'm going to roll stealthy.
Yes, please. Let me check what their perception is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, first dice roll.
Oh.
This could be anything.
Natural one.
Still.
Well, you got +3 on that.
You got a 1?
No, I'm hoping you get
Oh.
9.
Oh.
Cool. As you go to kind of step through the door, very carefully kind of checking each footstep, you make sure that there's no give in the planks or anything. Yeah. Just as you get to the door, you instinctively put your hand out to open the door a bit more, and you
fucking hell, actor.
You see this guy and this guy turn around in the direction of the door.
That's fine. It could be a win. And I go, ooh. It's your grandmother's son.
Is that what you do?
Remember.
Is that what you do?
No.
What do you do?
I go down, I'll pull his pants down. Oh, I'm only kidding. I just kind of.
These ghosts are getting very sexual.
I come through here.
Yep.
Because I'm going to clear there just in case he suddenly goes, what the hell's that?
Yep.
And I just stand perfectly still.
Okay.
So I get out of the doorway, but I stand perfectly still.
Okay. Gareth, you've kind of already flown past us at this point by now.
Yeah.
You'll hear from the direction. Well, you'll have heard the door creak. You'll hear from the direction of these two guards. What the kind of as they turn around in that direction. What do you want to do on your turn, Matt?
Can I?
Just leave it. Just leave it. Because they're just going to think it's the wind. Because there's nothing there, and they're idiots, so they're just going to believe their eyes.
I mean, you can't see actor either, so you don't know if it's her.
I don't know where she is. So we've got a little bit of a lay of the land.
Yep.
Do
you fly any higher, or are you staying just at that height? Because you're not above the main train station at the minute. You're just above this platform.
Yeah, no, I don't want to go on the roof or anything.
Okay.
And then I just want to fly over here.
Okay. As you fly over there, you see what looks like a tent that they've been using for storing things in. You can see that the front kind of flat parts are open. You can see some supplies in there. It looks like there's some crates of stuff. There's some recent drag marks, so you think it might be stuff that they've maybe taken off the train.
Can I see if that elemental thing's in there?
No, you'd have to land.
Okay. Right, okay. I think we've got the lay of the land now, so we just attack now, I think.
We didn't actually make a plan, did we?
No, we didn't. Not after.
Yeah, but then after that, then what?
We kind of just said, right, we're going to...
From here, can't I?
Yeah, if you look over to your left, you're going to see a fella sat against that big gargoyle statue, and it looks like he's sat on his hands.
Yeah. Does he have a uniform on or anything? Because would the engineer...
He's got overalls on.
Okay, so he looks like an engineer.
It looks like some kind of worker. He doesn't look like any of the noble people that were on the train.
Or like any of these guys.
He's not dressed like the bandits either.
Okay, so either they could have just called in a handyman to fix the kettle or something. I don't know.
He might be having a break while he's fixing the fountain. There's Warforged they might need working on. You never know.
Okay, so did we once we said if we find the engineer, how do we let each other know? Because I don't know where you are, you don't know where I am. What was the plan? What did we say?
Show you the plan now.
Bill's got a new spell. Gareth can cast message. Cough, cough.
I can't because it'll drop my invisibility, won't it?
Yes, but if you're out of sight, then it doesn't matter.
No, but then... Right, what I'm gonna do... This is plan B. So... Oh.
Can we just decide what plan A was?
We're getting there. We're getting there. Can I go under here? No. Can I go in here? Can I fly in here?
You can land and walk in there. It's just a tent.
Yeah. I want to land. And then I'm going to walk in.
Do me a stealth check, please, as you land on the floor.
Oh, bollocks.
Unless you want to just superhero landing it.
No.
That's even more.
That's a
distinct.
12.
12 on your stealth.
Yeah. Plus nothing.
The doesn't take any reaction as you land.
Okay. So
You're too busy looking at the door.
So then I cast message to actor.
Now let me just double check.
This is within range. So range is 120 feet. It doesn't say I'd have to see them.
It does say that you can cast through solid objects as long as you're familiar with them and know that they're there. You're no actors in that direction, so you can cast it at actor. Yeah,
okay.
That's fine.
Okay. So I cast message and I go,
yeah.
You're right.
How does message work? Can I reply back?
Yes.
Or can I?
That she can reply in a whisper that only he hears.
Yeah. I don't know what sort of conversation we can have. Is it me saying something, then she says something back, and then that's it?
Yeah. And then you cast it.
All right, okay. So I'll go, right, I think we've found everyone. There's 4 guys up there. There's 2 guys on there. There's a couple of guys in where the fountain thing is. The engineer's there. I'm going to fireball these fuckers at the end, at the top, which will then, hopefully, everyone will run out. You then go inside this building, untie the engineer and Scarpa.
That's what you hear in one burst in your head all of a sudden.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to do it without breathing. And if need be, we can do it. We can break it up into parts.
And as he does that, one of the guys starts walking over in this direction.
And then I say, actor is not here at the moment. If you wish to leave a message.
To leave a message, press 1.
Please press 1. So I kind of go, because I can't speak because there's a man right next to me.
Don't speak. No, you speak, but it's in your head.
Oh, okay.
He just
in that
hears
case,
it back
I
in his
go, yeah, that sounds like a plan. I've got a guy right near me, so yeah, that's fine. I'll go get the engineer. So I know the plan, so that's cool. So I just go, yeah, that's cool.
Yep.
Cool. Right,
Cool.
anything on your turn, love?
Before we do that, I'm just going to go for a wee.
Okay.
Okay.
You
Can
and
we
Gareth.
cut all of that out of the
Gareth pees in the
broadcast? I'm gonna go. Is this all solid ground now?
Yeah.
So when it comes to my go, I'm gonna move that way. What's that on the ground?
That's just like a discarded mace that they've got lying around the floor.
Pick up the mace.
Well, because you rolled
And
so...
if I kick it over, he's gonna think the wind blew it over, and that makes it a mace window. Star Wars.
I'm going to need another stealth roll if you move this.
That it was a good joke. Why are you making me roll?
Because you're moving. And that
No,
guy
I
already...
think you tormenting me because I made a really funny joke. And I think you make
funny is subjective. As that guy is already curious about why the massively heavy wooden door just moved by itself. +3 or?
No, a 9 on the joke. That's how funny the joke was a 9. I don't think I have a plus to it. It's just a straight dice.
I don't know what she's performance.
That's
only +1, so it's 10.
Oh,
it's 10. That's average, you know. It was okay. It's a decent job.
+1. Performance is +2.
Oh, yes, it's +1.
Charisma? No, I've got +2. Something got added. Do you want to check? Do you want to thing it? Because I've got a +2 there.
So you got strength is 12. Dex is 17.
Why have I got +2?
I don't know.
Yeah, but it says +2. It says +2. Something got added.
So your charisma on here is 12.
No, my charisma's 10.
Well, then that's a 0.
No, I know, but then I had a +2 from something.
Well, I don't know why your charisma's 12 on here then.
I don't either.
I am back.
Guess who's back?
Right, I'll
Back
change it to
again.
+10.
I think so. Something changed, or did I change it? Did I change it on the last thingy? My con's. Oh no, my con. I upped my con because then I'm
So strength
But I get
is
+2 from something, but I can't remember what it was
so
from.
strength is 12 +1.
Yes,
Dex is +3, that's 17.
yes,
Con's 12, so it's +1.
yes.
Int is 13, which is +1.
But +1. So
Int is 13
no,
+1. Also
yeah,
+2.
and then if I get a +2 because I got a +1 from something, but I haven't written down what I get the +1 from. I think you gave me something that it gives me a plus. Because I've written a separate +1, and that's why, because my charisma is nothing, but I get a +2 to charisma.
Loads of charisma.
And, and I don't know what I get. I'll try to look it up. There was something, because that's why I wrote it.
Okay. Well, I'll change it for now.
Honest. Go. I've been given something. You give just tons of crap.
No, I mean, you're absolutely right, because in here we've got an additional +1 to the saving throw on the roll, so there's something we can do it. But it isn't the modifier. The modifier is +1 plus the extra one.
But sorry, I
is that
apologise.
the same with charisma?
Charisma is it's 10, but I have a +2.
I'll have to find out what from.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't just make it up.
No, I'm saying you did. But it's good to check all this because that's how we.
I didn't
Write it all up.
Because I know I get a +2 because I've got tough. So that was a feat, and I've actually written why I get the +2, but on here I didn't write why. I'll try to have a think.
Your performance now says +2 because I've put the modifier
in my notes.
Wasn't it a magical thing that you had?
I'm sure it was.
Because you've got +2 to your intelligence.
Did you get like a
+2? It was your helmet in it.
That's my helmet of necrotic damage.
Didn't
that give you a +2?
I'm sure it was from something.
Was it
though.
like a boon from a god?
I think it might have been.
Which you can add just to your biography or something.
I'm sure it was one of those because it was like +2 to something.
Yeah.
Because I think specifically it was charisma, otherwise I would have split it or added it to something. But we had a feat change, but then that would have changed the main number. But it specifically says 10, which I know is a plus nothing. But I say +2, but I haven't written what it's from.
It may have been a boon or something like that.
I think it
from
was
one of the gods, or like in Eberron or something like that, which we can always come back to. So, what was your stealth this time?
I've lost this. Kiss off the dice.
Kiss my dice.
What would you like it to be?
Less than 10.
Okay, well, it's 19.
19, yeah, you're good. As you step away from the door,
I did pull his pants
as
down
he start,
with a 19.
that'll be sleight of hand. As he starts approaching, you effortlessly kind of slip around to the side, yeah. So
it's like a ballet at that point.
Just pirouette around.
As he moves, I move. So then the breeze that he feels is like he's created it already.
Like a gust of wind that comes through the
door.
door.
Can you see this mace on the ground?
Yeah.
Okay, I kick it over as I'm invisible, and then do you know what that makes it? Because it's like the wind blew it. It's a mace window.
God.
Thank you.
Oh, that was funny. Thank you, Dad. That's
at least
laughing.
someone laughed.
Good.
I mean, he's got dementia, but still, that's not the point.
God.
I mean, funny's
It's a Star Wars joke.
funny, I guess. Moving on. Are you doing all
And I go, that's really funny. Walk past it, trip over the maze.
Drop concentration.
No,
It's an item.
now.
I just looked back on the chat and it says intelligence 13 is +2 because of an item. Charisma +2 because of an item. Doesn't say which one, but it's an item.
There you go. So it's something you've
What
got.
have you? Where was that?
In the WhatsApp chat.
Oh.
You know when I asked for your stats first time, you gave me it all and it says plus item.
Item that is.
There might have been like a pendant or something.
Or your staff. Well, not your staff, is it?
Staff.
Oh, it could be the staff. Anyway, but it is legit. I'm not just making it up.
Yeah, it's an item that's done it.
I'm not just adding shit.
No.
It might have been that Lycian staff, you know. It would make sense because it was quite powerful.
I mean, I'd have thought I'd have put it on there. Hey ho. Not to worry.
Anyway.
Moving on.
But at least it is from something.
Yes, it is. Definitely from something.
Cool. Anything else on your turn, love?
No.
Okay. So yeah, he kind of goes up to the door. You see him have a little look, sort of left and right, and then turns back around to his mate and starts walking back over towards the fella at the fountain, who kind of loses interest at this point. Back to you, Gareth.
Fireball. Already done the area of effect.
There's going to be all of those guys.
There's going to be them 4 guys fireballed.
Surprise!
Surprise, motherfucker! Sergeant Dokes. I Sergeant Dokes them.
Nice Dexter rep. Nice Dexter rep.
Oh dear.
I'm going to write on here +2.
So all of these guys need to do a dex saving throw, and because of leveled up, it is now a 17.
Jeez.
I put on there +2 item.
And I'm also going to quicken.
Ooh, what does that do? Oh, that makes it a bonus.
Let's have a look.
See, I understand shit.
Ooh, that's a dirty 20 for one
See,
of them.
that's what. Yeah, we just get question marks.
Cool. 2 passed, 2 failed. I'll say the 2 on the behind the crane managed to get behind it enough that
Yep.
as they saw the fireball explode, they only took half the damage.
This guy.
So this guy and this guy both made the saves. That guy and that guy are going to take 4.
Okay. So I'll plant it like there then.
Yeah, and boom, right in the face, and the 2 guys
Yeah.
in the crane duck down behind it.
Yeah.
And then
So-
as the 5 goes off, I go over to that guy and whisper in his ear, God, it's me.
We'll see how many of them survive, and then we'll roll for initiative.
Let's have a look. So that is 8d6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Seems that one, the God of Fire is happy.
8.
The God of Fire is happy.
Let me turn my light up. It's pretty good.
And that's when I'm sat there thinking, is that the signal? Is that what was that?
Yeah, we actually said there was a signal.
No,
but
we didn't.
yes.
No, we didn't. I said we didn't even say what the plan was. Well, you
the what was it? Gandalf. In the thingy of the summer dawn, look to the east. You will know when.
You'll know.
And I just as a just as a retcon, it was I the end of that little message was you'll know the signal. So that is
Such an overplayed trope.
I'll keep it subtle.
yeah.
Yeah.
So that
Is
is
it showing your newfound wisdom?
yeah, 15 plus 12, 27, 35. 35. Fireballing damage.
So half of that will be,
Fire.
what's that? Why can't I work that out? What's
Yeah,
that?
if you can't work it out, they all take full.
17,
What are you after?
35, 17.
And as I'm doing it, I say, I'm sorry. I'm being empathetic. I'm sorry. and then I run out. Oh,
You look
I
cold.
don't do that. Oh, and then I wild surge check. Oh, fucking hell, that's close.
Hello.
No.
Hello, fire.
Boom! This is a massive fireball engulfs the entire platform.
You were just trying to keep them warm.
You see two of the guys, Gareth, dive behind the crane as the crane itself is just atomized with this massive explosion of fire. The remains of it like collapse down on those two guys. The whole platform is now massively engulfed in flame. You see the two guys on the platform to the south turn around in that direction, and then we'll roll for initiative, please.
See, I don't need to worry about this guy anymore.
Okay, so I don't quicken then, no?
You can do it, it's up to you.
No.
Right, let me.
Is it- This guy, why can't I click? Oh, it's because I'm doing that. This guy here,
Yeah.
he didn't see where that came from, did he?
No, he wasn't looking.
No, good. Okay, then I don't
Just
quicken.
he heard the boom and then looked over
Yeah.
and saw the whole platform engulfed in flame.
When you're doing fireball, do you literally send a fireball from your hands?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm guessing
It's
so.
on small and then it, yeah. Well, it's up to you, I suppose.
A bright streak flashes from your
Okay.
pointing finger to a point you choose within range, and then blossoms into a low roar, then into an explosion of flame.
A point is a point.
So I do it like finger guns.
Yeah.
It's like finger guns,
Do you not want the Dulkin?
and then I blow the end of my finger.
Dulkin!
Give us your
That's what I do with Hellish Rebuke.
initiative, please. What's yours?
It's 14.
Mine is 23.
Wow.
Wow.
How do you work out initiative again?
It's plus dex, basically. It's a dex check.
Okay.
I just look at my screen and it tells me.
Yeah, okay, no factor. No,
Another plan.
I run this way. I don't know how many feet that is. Can I
are
get
you
all the way to
gonna?
it? No, I'm still invisible.
No, are you gonna run that way?
Oh, sorry. No, I'm gonna walk that way. Walk this way.
For all the creaking boards and
No,
This-
it's solid. It is solid floor, but you're gonna need to give me another stealth check.
Okay. Stealthy. Everything about stealthy. Oh shit, not that stealthy.
oh bollocks.
I think that yeah, but I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you, mate. There's a platform on fire.
Yeah,
I think that's gonna take.
Yeah, that's true.
Can I not have advantage because the platform's on
I think
fire?
you should, 'cause the distraction.
Slightly distracted.
From where you are, you heard the boom. That's pretty much it at this point.
Yeah, that's what he would.
As you run across, that Warforged is completely stood still. It doesn't
What
even,
Warforged?
that one right there.
That you've just walked into.
Oddly enough, the one that you pointed out to Paul last week to make sure that he spotted it.
I've not had much sleep, so I didn't see that. Okay, so anyway, we will 7.
7. As you get to kind of that point, that Warforged kind of takes half a step forward, and you see its arm retract, and then a massive blade come out on one side.
Plan B, plan C.
But yeah, you can continue with your movement if that's what you want to do.
Plan LMNOPQ. I will. Well, I mean, I'll yeah, that's it. I mean, that's all I'm doing.
No more movement.
No, I don't even know how much movement I've done.
About 20 foot there.
Okay. I don't want to go towards the engineer because if this Warforged guy has seen me,
as you've got to this point, if you look over towards the engineer like kind of looks up in your direction. He heard you as well.
Yeah, well, everybody did. I rolled a 7, so I'm going to go back a bit. Yeah, okay, that's me done. I'm done for now.
He can't see you. But
I know, but
they both definitely heard you.
But the Warforged is terminatoring me right now. He's saying
Any held actions?
I will hold my action to beat the living bejeez out of anyone who hits me.
Okay.
Not swipes
No,
at me.
that's very
If they hit me,
no,
then I will
Explode
react.
them.
I will biatch slap.
okay, use that to there.
Oh, I'm gonna duck down. It's part of my
You're
movement.
gonna crouch.
Yeah, I'm gonna crouch
Okay.
because it's gonna come out that way. But if I crouch, I didn't see that coming. And that is now the end.
Quite
of my
literally.
movement. That is now the end of my movement.
Cool. It's the Warforged turn. He will. Oh, no, I want to measure it. He's going to take a few steps over here. He's going to swipe at where he heard the movement, basically, which isn't where you are now. So he's not.
No, it's not because I'm really smart.
Yeah. So you see him kind of take a couple of steps forward and then just straight through the air, and then he looks like scanning around the room, basically.
And then does he say to me, "Give me your clothes, your card, your motorcycle"?
You see this guy vaults down over the barrier and starts running over to that tent. Gareth, your turn.
I'm still like hidden, aren't I?
No one knows you're in there right now, as far as you're concerned.
Yeah.
Or is he still in the tent?
Yeah.
So. I shall. Just wondering whether I have to actually do anything at this
Shit in
point.
a sleeping bag.
Huh?
Shit in a sleeping bag.
Yeah. I'm thinking I will just crouch. I'm just going to crouch down because, and I'll ready an action that I will ready just something like shocking grasp or something.
Okay.
Just if something comes into the tent,
Okay.
just in case.
Something hostile, let's say that.
Yes, yeah. So if, for instance, if one of these guys, instead of running over to the fire or something, if they come and just run into the tent because maybe there's something in the tent like buckets or something, then as soon as they come in, then I'll shock and grasp them.
Okay. Is that the end of your turn?
Yeah.
Right.
With a lot of empathy, I'll shock and grasp them.
You will
With a slight tear in my eye.
Is it now not shocking grasp then? It's more empathetic grasp.
Yeah, it's yeah.
Yeah. It's a hug.
Yeah.
Shocking hug.
See, this is my plan, that they all run away now. Well, run towards the fire.
Yeah, fire.
Actor, your turn again.
Yo.
You hear a lot of movement behind you as more people start heading up towards the direction of the fire.
Of course they do. I am going. Is this just stone on the ground?
Yeah, that's just rubble.
Okay, I am going to very carefully walk over a couple of steps here.
Yep. Do you want to make me another stealth roll?
No.
I mean, we can take the previous roll.
Not how they've been going. I'm not being defensive. I am
what I'm saying
or
is,
defiant.
if
I
you
am just
don't want
merely
to roll,
saying I don't want to do
if
it.
you don't want to try and get any more stealthy, that is absolutely fine.
Because, I mean, no, I can get less stealthier.
You've not made a noise.
As is point proven.
So that's 10.
Tiny bit better. That's
That's
a
10.
little bit better. That's 10.
That's 10.
I need some winged boots or something.
As you see the engineer kind of shuffle slightly, still kind of sat down on his hands, shuffles kind of towards you, and then, well, your direction, and then backs further up against the statue, as he hears like movement really close to him that he can't see. you immediately see the Warforged snap in your direction.
Okay. That was all I'm going to do. I'm going to hold my action again to beat the shit out of someone who hits me.
Okey-dokey.
Even if it's the engineer.
I think that's funny with you.
An enemy. An
How many Warforged do we got?
You're not sure?
Don't know. Count the tabs at the top.
Yeah, you cheat.
Yeah.
You put them up there.
That's, you know, that's a good point. I can just hide the ones that I want to hide. There you go. That's a valid point.
It's initiative order at the top. Because he's got his little initiative thing and he loves it.
That's for you guys. I've got a massive thing at the side. I'll just turn it off. I'll just turn it off if you don't want to see whose turn it is. That's absolutely fine. No,
because it's handy to see.
He's not currently in melee with you, so you're going to see his left arm kind of retract, and you'll see a small barrel extend out, and you'll see a point in your direction, and then you'll see a little flash and boom as something fires in your direction.
I'm going to crouch down again. Actually, this is a crouch.
It's a disadvantage because you are stealth. Yeah, that is a miss. As you hear a crack behind you on the wall as loads of rubble and debris falls down and
I'm going to say that
down around you.
At that point, I ducked. I kind of went, shit, yeah, and ducked down. And that's how I missed it.
And then you see the kind of retract into his arm, and then you hear clunking as you presume some kind of reloading mechanism is.
That's the point. Can I ask? As you know, like there's rubble and dust, does it bounce off me? So that you know, like when there's water and stuff, you can
it
then
fell
see.
onto you, yeah.
So then, just that
Pebbles and
obvious.
things landed onto you.
Okay.
Well, the remainder of his turn, just select the guy. He steps forward and kind of you see him like lift his arm up to take a swing, but he can't attack on this turn. Bandit, so. Gareth, if you're.
See what I mean, if dust is falling down, that would on my invisible form.
You'll see the bandit in the tent cracks open a barrel, and you see him like dump a bucket into the barrel and run out and start throwing water onto this platform. Your turn, Gareth.
But don't realise it's pure alcohol.
Yeah, it's actually diesel. Ooh, can I do prestidigitation and turn it into fuel?
Kevin, one barrel. Boom.
I can't change it into stuff, can I?
No, you can't actually change what the material is.
Yeah, and it's only 10 feet. I'd have to get pretty close. Right. I'm in two minds at this point in time now. I don't know what to do. I'm thinking, fuck it, I'll just go out in a blaze of glory if I have to, because I'm being heroic now. So I'm not being as selfless. So I shall... I'm going to twin, because it's only one sorcerer point. So I will twin my new ability, new cantrip, Sorcerous Burst.
No.
So, do I get advantage on this guy because it's like a sneaky is not looking at me?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. What I'll do is, that's good because, well, that'll be 11 plus 9, so that's 20. Oh, 15 plus 9. And I've twinned it, so that's going to hit this one. And I'm going to choose psychic damage.
Ooh.
So I don't understand how psychic damage works, but I'm thinking it's just going to make him go crazy.
Essentially, it assaults their mind. So yeah, give him a nosebleed, he'll suddenly start getting confused. He'll have a massive headache, kind of stuff.
You just tell him making him look good and he's out there.
Yeah.
No, that's vicious mockery.
So I want to just mess with the mind, not like burst them into flames or poison them or something.
Well,
But
let's see how much damage you do first.
I mean,
Yeah.
I personally say that's worse.
well, but I'm hoping it's then going to give them disadvantage because they're going to be all disorientated and
Let's see how much damage it does.
stuff.
Because he could just literally die for fringe.
9.
9 psychic damage.
9 psychic damage.
9 psychic damage.
You see the guy immediately fall to his knees and start
Good.
screaming as he holds his head.
Yep.
Oh, wow.
Good.
That
And
did a lot of damage to that guy.
I've twinned it, so now I'm gonna. Can I reach this guy? Have I got line of sight, or am I just too much behind this?
No, you got line of sight, don't you?
Okay, so I'm essentially still hidden in a way.
Which spell was it?
Sorcerous burst. It's a sorcerous energy. So is it
Oh, yeah.
viewable?
Let's have a look. Doesn't say so. So it kind of just affects them. So yeah, if they were close enough to see and hear you cast it,
Yeah,
that you away.
because it is verbal and somatic.
Yeah, you make the hand movements and you say some incantation.
Yeah.
There's a massive fire off that they're running towards at the minute.
Yeah.
That's the funny thing. When they're saying something and doing, if he's in a tent, he could whisper it to himself, couldn't he? To do
The idea is it's got to be loud enough that you can cast a spell as well, which is why there's things like subtle spell. You
Yeah,
can cast it, no one can see you and hear you. And shit like
but there
that.
is a blazing fire and everyone's screaming,
They are
exactly.
currently distracted.
and he's
they are-
screaming even more now because I've just planted
Yeah.
that in his head.
Yeah.
So as I'm doing it, I'm going, "Fuck with your mind." Look at the eyes, not around the eyes, or at the eyes.
You're the one that left the oven on.
That's 13 plus 9, 22.
Yeah, definitely.
Derek's gonna kill you. You
And
let
then,
Oh, Derek.
come on, 8. Oh, bollocks. 6.
You're never gonna roll a
6
right.
more
I
psychic
know.
damage.
Your 6 psychic damage to that fella.
As he kind of almost stumbles, you see him nearly trip over the tracks as he kind of reaches up to his head and you see his nose just burst and blood start flowing out of his nose.
Oh my god! I
Yes.
told you it was worse. You should have just blown his head off.
No, I'm being nicer. I'm being nicer. It's not fire. I'm not bursting them into flames or anything. I'm just exploding their head like scanners.
Oh dear.
It's so nice. And then that's the end of my turn. And I sit there chuckling to myself.
Oddly enough, it's his turn. He's going to take a couple of steps and then stop. So he's going to kneel down as he falls onto his bloody face and his bloody head.
He throws himself into the fire because he's now traumatized.
Yeah. You're going to hear from this Warforged actor some metallic noises, and then you're going to hear some movement from the other side as another Warforged starts moving up.
He's
So he communicated to another one.
Saying there's something here.
And you see this fella run up here and cover this door. That guy comes up here and jumps off there. Back to actor.
I am going to be. I mean, screw it. Not. I'm going to attack him.
Okay.
I'm going to stand up and I'm going to attack him, which I know will drop the invisibility, but only after my attack. So
Yeah, it's
it
when
should
you
be-
hit him.
Yeah.
Or but when you swing at him, basically.
That was not the plan.
I mean, screw the plan. I'm up against a wall right now.
So,
And we are going to. Oh, I've not transferred those stats yet. 19.
19 is definitely a hit.
Now, we don't-
What I will say is, actually no, because it's spotted you. No, it's fine. Carry on.
I'm only rolling 2 out of my 3 because I'm guessing
You
poison it.
already no.
I've already fought Warforged.
You roll for the poison. They're not immune to poison.
Oh, okay.
Or at least these ones aren't. You can see that these are the super lightly armoured ones.
Oh, okay. 13 damage.
How much is poison?
4, sorry.
So half the poison, so 11.
Oh, so he's resistant.
Yeah. So yeah, as you smack into the side of this one, you see the poison needle does actually pierce some of the much thinner plated armour on him. And you see the corrosion from the poison actually damage some of the plating underneath.
And as I go from invisible to not visible, it just sees me smiling. You know, like the Cheshire Cat in Alice.
It's a smile appears
The
first.
smile appears first. And then, ooh, wish I was a fighter. Wish I was a bowler. Wish I was a fighter, because that was a 19.
That's it.
With plus my stuff.
Plus stuff.
Plus stuff.
19 plus 10.
26 is what I'm going to say. Because I don't like to do the roll plus.
Okay. Plus numbers, yeah.
The blood spattered one will be my poisoned. 15 for again of which is poison, so you have that. You're having the
So
eye.
13,
So
yeah.
it just takes a while.
Well, absolutely, you smack into the other side of him, like under where the ribcage would be on a person. And again, you see like the poison needle like sink into the armor as you withdraw it. You see kind of some of the heavy circuitry underneath already damaged from the poison effect as well.
And then I'm going to move here so that I'm between.
Oh,
I can't actually see the engineer.
let me stick.
Oh, that's him. I can see him. I can see him.
A ring round.
I can see him. It's fine.
There you
That's my fault.
I didn't want to put a ring around him because then he'd look like a combatant.
Yes, that's fine. But I'm going to stand. Bless you.
Now
I'm
that
going to stand in between. The engineer sneezed.
now that you step over in between them, he sneezes from all the dust that falls on you.
Yeah.
But you can see his hands are bound underneath his legs; are tied together.
Okay. So what I'm going to do is that what that works.
Yeah, he's restrained.
So I'm going to stand in between him and the engineer, and I'm going to say, "Help is here," and then I'm going to bonus attack, bitch slap the Warforged.
Okay.
Because that always works.
I mean, sometimes. You always have flurry of blows as well.
18.
That is it. Yeah.
And we will bitch slap with a 6.
Nice. Yeah. Describe that. Was it like a punch, a kick, a headbutt, a roundhouse? What do you want to do? A knee?
Yeah. So I kind of, as I go in between, I then look at the engineer and go, "Help is here," and then with my other hand, I just punch his face. So I'm looking at the engineer, but punch the Warforged.
You hear the clang as you like sock him in the jaw, and as the head kind of rights itself again, you see that the bottom jaw's kind of dislocated on one side. It's just like loose, hanging off to the hinges.
I'm going to spend a key point.
You've done your bonus action. You can wreck on it if you want to have done something different.
Because I forgot that I can't do all of that. I'm going to nothing.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Okay. This guy sees his mate fall and grab his head, and he stops to try and see what's up with him.
I was trying to do fast and then
You were going to do all the actions on that.
I was going to flurry of blows, then I was going to flurry of the flurry of blows, and then flurry of the flurry of the flurry.
You're just going to keep flurrying.
The bitch.
It's now his turn. He's going to turn around and he is going to absolutely try and smack you in the face, love.
Me?
Yeah.
Why? What did I do?
That's 23.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Does not compute. Biatch. Do you know what I do? Do you know what I do? As he punches, as he hits me, or whatever he's about to do, blood comes out my lip. I'll just spit it out.
That's not
Is
very
that all he's got? What's he got? Actually, I don't know what he's got. So what's
Then
he
you
got?
go, "You made me bleed my own blood."
blood. As his like mace hand essentially swings, cracks you on one side of the head, and then just backhands you across the other side of the head, and does you in total 11 damage.
And that's when I kind of and just look right at him, and then
Just making me angry.
I do the whole hand to the lip thing. You know, like where the blood just. No.
You're not going to do the spit
wave,
the blood on the
wave
block.
yeah, but spit the blood on the block. Wave the finger and go. That wasn't very nice for it to a lady. Get my gun. Come back to my gun.
The bandit that's heavily wounded kind of gets up off of the one knee that we stood on, and as he turns around, he catches Gareth leaning out of the tent.
Oh.
So he's gonna take a shot from his little revolver.
Sorry, is this not a Ramada Inn?
That is
what you're gonna. Sorry, I've got the wrong hotel.
That is a miss. So he takes the second shot. That is a miss.
Ask for your bed and breakfast, Paul. Just ask for room service.
Gareth's turn. As you see, two shells, just like one flies straight through the tent, makes two holes in it. The other one just flies straight over the top. You can see he's heavily distracted from all of the psychic damage that you did to him. He missed completely twice with those two shots from revolver.
That just pisses me off even more. So I'm gonna twin. No. I'm going to quicken. Quicken. Yeah, quicken. And I will fire again.
We got to talk about that.
The Sorcerer's Burst on that guy. 17 plus 9, 26 to hit. And because he tried to shoot me, that is, 3. 3 psychic damage.
I mean, it's still damage, right?
Yeah, damage. Stacked on top of the original psychic damage, so it's another piercing headache.
As you see him kind of steadying himself to try and take aim, he grabs his kind of little pistola thing with both hands now and closes one eye. And just as you see him level the barrel in your direction, you see blood spurt out of both of his ears, and he just collapses to the ground dead.
Oh dear.
Oh no!
You mean you rest in peace?
You hear this guy scream.
Oh,
yeah. Then I'm going to run over here, in between these lot.
Oh Jesus!
And then I'm going to cast Sword Burst, the other new one, which is a dex saving throw. So these 3 need to 17 or more.
All right, dex saving throws. That's a fail. That's a fail. That's a fail.
Yes. And then that is
these poor guys.
2d6 of
force
damage.
There's spectral blades just appear in the air and whip around Gareth.
2.
I mean, make them still damage it.
Yeah, but not the effect I was going for.
Yeah, but you did 6 altogether. You did 6 damage because it hit all 3 of them.
2.
There's little, teeny tiny little butter knives appear.
Yeah.
There's honestly not worse than when you do that. You get this big thing ready.
Bear in mind, normal commoners have on average 4 hit points, so that's enough to grievously wound a normal person.
Yeah.
But still, when you plan for something big, you want it to hit big. You want it to, because even so, sometimes when you do it, you crit and then you do 46 points damage. You go, you had 5 hit points left.
Yeah.
You're like, why? And then you've got a big boss coming up, and then you never crit.
Some baddies you can have making saving throws though, which in that case, depending on how many hit points they would have, would instantly kill them.
Yes.
So there's still an opportunity. What else on Gareth's turn?
And I don't have my bonus, do I? Because do I have a bonus?
I said, not you. I'll call you one if you want. It's totally fine.
Do I have my bonus?
What did you do first? You
Doesn't quicken make
cast,
it a bonus?
you've quickened a spell and you ran out and cast a spell. So no, yeah, because
Yeah,
quicken
so
makes
that's
it a bonus
Makes
action.
it a bonus action.
Yeah. So that's the end.
I know I get confused as well.
This guy's going to turn around
I just tried to flurry a flurry, so don't worry about it.
and he's going to try and attack Gareth with advantage now. 19, which is a bonk. Is 7 damage to Gareth, and he takes his second swing. That's a miss. Next is
Why is this bright over here?
from the tracks. It's the arcane.
Oh, and then
It's what's left. Yeah, you can see where the broken ones further down don't have any arcane energy.
No, that's what I was. I was
It's
thinking,
like the last couple are almost kind of overloading with what's left of the arcane kind of energy in them. Actor.
Yo.
Whereabouts are you? You're there.
No, I'm invisible. Can't see you.
Not anymore. You here.
I'm a woman in a world, Dave. Of course I'm invisible.
You
there
hear
you go.
very heavy, like footsteps clomping over from underneath that tent.
Oh, it's not a T-Rex.
And if you look over to the south, love.
Oh shit.
Oh shit! I'll just get rid of.
Have I just hit the baby and
I'll
Mummy's
just
about
get
to
rid of the
attack?
roof.
Mummy's about to
Okay.
appear.
Yeah, I'll get rid of the roof so that you can see the big waterfall.
Oh no! I just hit the baby.
As you.
Oh shit! Come over,
Are you alright?
That's what I'm saying. I can't quite.
Yeah, where's Patcher?
You left him way back.
Well, you buried him, remember?
Oh, yeah.
What you can see, if you look over in that direction, is a very large warforged. This one appears a lot more heavily armed and armoured. You can also see he's wearing what looks like a military officer's coat over his form, not on the token, unfortunately.
No.
But you can see all of the kind of military patches that might have once been on it have all been ripped off. But you see his leg, his right leg, Robocop pops open, and you see a massive pistol appear from his leg, which he then levels in your direction.
And I now move the engineer in front of me.
as he takes a shot at Actor.
Oh shit.
That's 17.
Oh shit, yeah, that's a hit. Let's see how much damage.
That is 12 as it fires a massive round off from his revolver. You see the massive barrels inside the revolver click around and he fires again.
Oh, for God's sake!
15.
No! Oh, what's a hit?
Yeah,
Sorry, I think that damage.
which is a hit. No, it's only 10 damage on the second one.
Okay.
As it
That's better though. So it's 15 damage.
Another large slug catches you in the shoulder.
Okay.
Not actual slugs, that'd be gross. I do need to make a guy that shoots slugs at you now, though. Right, next is this little guy down here.
Can we say a bit of a retcon that we instructed Patcher to come after so many rounds?
Nope.
Okay.
Send him a message. Can you not send him a message?
Yep. On his turn, you can definitely send him a message as long as he's within 120 feet.
They're just outside of the thing, aren't they? They're 119 feet away.
If Gareth ran off to the edge of the map, I would absolutely let you send a message.
You can send a message.
But you'll have to run off to the edge of the map first. That's a natural 20 as the Warforged, see the small like cannon arm fires off.
Inspiration.
Oh, it's a what?
It was a natural 20.
Oh, natural. I didn't hear that. Yeah, inspiration.
He's already used his.
No, he was telling me to do it.
Oh, okay, we'll give you yours then. One of you used them. That was only 21 this time. That's only 5, love. You see a smaller round catches you in the lower arm. No, that's this fella over here.
I am getting it's a gangbang over here.
That's his turn. He can get to you as well. Right, he's going to run over. And he's going to take a couple of swings at you. Not with advantage, though. That is a miss. That is a miss. Next guy.
And now I'm going to go, wait a minute, you can see me?
Natural 20 on Gareth.
Yeah, that'll be. Hold on. Inspiration.
What's the word that you're
That's
after?
it, yeah, absolutely.
That would be the word I was after.
We have used them up now, though.
Yep. You can't use them on the boss. That's 19, so it's at least it's
Oh, unless you do something inspirational and I give you inspiration and vice versa, because we never do that and we forget to
You
do
do
that.
forget to do it. 6 damage as you get a slice from his little scimitar. Actor's turn.
Okay. All right.
So you're currently
Shit,
got a
I'm shagged
Warforged
is
in
what
front
I
of
am.
you,
I'm bollocks.
bandit on your left, large Warforged over to your right,
Yeah.
and then another one Warforged off in the distance.
Okay.
Two which are shooting at you, two which are stabbing and cracking you on the head.
Okay, so what we're going to do, we're going to finish this guy off.
Yeah, he does look quite badly
It
damaged.
does look, I'm going to go for the jaw, because you said that was hanging off.
Yeah.
So we're going to go for that. That would be an 18.
Definitely a hit.
For 11,
11 altogether, yeah.
because I'm taking the 2 off
Thank
for
you.
the poison. So 11 altogether.
You knock the bottom part of this robot jaw flying off now. You can just see kind of loose circuitry and wiring on the inside.
Okay. I'm going to go for a second attack. My second attack is going to be to the bandit here. To the not to the cat, to the... That was a bit cocked, but I can see the number, so I'm not going to cheat. 12.
That is literally just enough to get through this guy's armor.
14 damage. Oh, that's similar. 14, 3 of which is poison.
Oh, as you kind of smash the jaw off the Warforged, you, like, simultaneously with your left hand, swing out and crack this guy on the side of the head. He smashes his head against the wall and he doesn't get back up.
Nice. That's why I wanted to do a big hit. I didn't want my flurry of blows to be, because that's a less of a hit and less of damage. So I thought, let's go for the big one. And then I'm going to spend a key point and I'm going to flurry of blows the Warforged. 21.
That is definitely enough to hit.
Come on, it's only a d6. It's pathetic. 6 damage.
6 damage.
I've just knee him in the bollocks.
You go clang.
Oh, I think my second one's a miss. I think 9.
9.
Yeah.
That is a miss. Yeah.
You
hurt your foot when you,
I
when you
did,
booted him in the bollocks.
So I miss on my second flurry of blows. And I think that is it.
Okay, dokie, picking up okay.
Oh, shut up. Never mind.
This guy now turns around. He's going to attack Gareth. As a 16, so that is a miss there. And then a natural 20. Which is still only 9 altogether. Boof, as he catches you right kind of in the in between the ribs, and you feel like the blade cut quite deep.
I'll take that. Their natural 20s. Is that Mega Warforged? I don't want to take a natural 20.
I know.
This guy's going to spin around and take a shot at Gareth first. 14 is a miss. And then he's going to run up.
Can I turn power on for those other element things and electrocute them?
This guy steps around here and you see him go to strike the engineer.
It's for nothing.
Nice, a miss. Holy
Oh,
shit.
come on.
Can I say, because he missed him, can I say I kicked him or something and just distracted him?
He's wincing from the balls kick. And then he takes.
Well, he ain't got a jaw, so his computer thing's got to be off. His aim's
He
slightly off.
swings at the conductor, like at the last minute, ducks his head, he smashes into the statue, and then swings it like backhand to hit actor and gets 17.
Yeah, that's it.
Which is another 8 damage on actor as he as you kind of boot him and he misses, he swings and catches you in the back of the thigh. Gareth's turn.
Question.
It's very badly managed. Go on.
So am I.
If I fly, does that still do opportunity attack?
Yeah.
Okay. So I will quicken again. Not quicken. Yeah, quicken. Do I want to quicken? Is that what I'm trying to think? Is that what? Yes, that's no.
Yeah, we will.
Twinning, not quickening.
Twinning. Sorry.
Yeah, we will.
Twinning. Choose those
Twinning,
variations.
twinning.
No, I'm going to quicken. So that's 2. So I quicken and I do the sword burst, which all these 4 have to make a dex save.
That is 18, a 2, and an 18. Nice.
You do?
3. There's only 3. Oh no, there's 4. Missed that guy. Thought he was dead. Oh, 19. Get in. So 1 failed. Yeah, dexterous little guys.
8.
Do they take half on a pass? Yeah. Oh, it's just a cantrip.
It says they must exceed all save.
Yeah, it's because it's just a cantrip, so you can just
Yeah.
go for it.
Yeah.
Okie dokie. So the guy that failed, how much did he take?
8.
Bloody hell. Ouch. Yeah, that absolutely. As the blades kind of all spun around you and they moved out of the way, they all kind of coalesced into one blade, which flew straight into that guy and like sunk into his stomach. So I'm double over.
Take that back. Actually, I'm not gonna. Sorry, I'm not gonna twin
You're
it.
gonna quicken.
Quicken. I'm not gonna quicken. I'm gonna action surge.
Oh, okay.
Action surge. And who's looking the most? Who can I tell who's looking wounded?
The guy that's just doubled over him, and that guy who's already quite injured from your first kind of attack. The 2 wounded. Well, the 2 most wounded.
Go for this guy here.
Oh, I can't see him. Oh, yeah.
Oh, your legs on it.
I like him. Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, there we go.
15.
To hit.
Oh, to hit.
Yeah. And then it's 1d8 plus 1d6. Ooh, it's 4 and a 4. 8. So 4 fire damage, and then 4 slashing damage.
Yeah, absolutely. That guy collapses backwards with like a flaming scorch mark from where it got sliced across him.
And then that's the. I have a bonus still.
You still got your bonus.
I action surge, didn't I? So yeah, I'll bonus this guy and smash him in the face with my shield, which is obviously going to miss. Which he does miss because that's a 6, which misses.
Never happens.
But it does hit this guy.
Yeah, it ricochets off. It's the dead guy decapitated.
And then that's the end of my turn.
Okie dokie. Big fella's turn. He's going to take 2 shots at Actor again. Step over there so he's got clear line of sight. 23 to hit.
Yeah.
That's another 12 damage off Actor.
Okay.
As it clicks together and he takes another shot. Oh, 14, it's a miss. As you see the round fly. First kind of hit you square in the chest and that doubled you over. Second round sails over your head and smashes into the wall behind you. And then it's this guy's turn. He's going to start running towards you.
Fuck, there's another one. I didn't see that one.
For God's sake. Oh, he's been stood there for ages.
He has. As you see, his hand kind of retracts into a small mace. 17 to hit.
Yeah.
Another 9 damage.
Yeah.
And then 14. It's the second attack miss. As he swings across, and you're already doubled over, and just smashes you on the back with the heavier part of the mace. As you kind of stumble forward, you go for a second blow and just whiffs straight over the top of your head. And the last guy is this bandit here, underneath Gareth. You're going to take 2 swings at Gareth with his little scimitar. That is a dirty 20.
I'll cast shield.
Yep, absolutely. Give that a miss. And then next attack is 11, which is a miss. Oh, all the effects have gone because of the D&D Beyond, but we'll have to fiddle with them. Actor, you're back up.
I don't know.
What are you going to do? You can disengage.
I'm going to die. That's what I'm going to do.
You can use a key point to disengage and then run away. Like the little coward you are.
Do we? Yeah, we don't do that here. We're going to go. Oh, this is the half dead guy, right? So we're going to go for him.
He also keeps swinging at the conductor.
The engineer. So we're going to go for him. Oh. 15.
That is just a miss.
And a second attack. Oh, that's a miss. Oh. No. Oh, I'm dead.
I would highly recommend you run away.
Yeah. I'm going to have to spend a key point and disengage.
Where do you want to go?
Over here. Jaws.
That's 15 foot. So you got
like
30 foot left.
No, do you know what? I'll go down here.
Can you not run out of the place?
You've got 20 foot left.
I'm not leaving everyone.
You can get like all the way down there.
I need to get far enough away to chug some potions.
You can get anywhere down here.
Who's that?
You don't know. This is the first time you've seen this area.
Oh shit.
Yep.
Oh, they dead?
Yep.
Oh, I'm not bothered then. They're dead as a guy, isn't they?
Wow. So Gareth's becoming more empathetic. Actor is just
And
like
the
you,
monk,
yeah, screw those
the
guys.
monk is going, screw those guys, they're dead.
Yeah.
I'll pray over him later on.
The
Dying.
two
Right
flames,
now.
I don't care. So you can get all the way down to like there. You're gonna have to give me a roll if you want to try and get over the fountain.
All right, okay. I'm trying to figure out where. So I can go here.
You can get down to about here.
I'll hide under the dead bodies, and I'll be under the top.
You can get to where my cursor is.
Okay, where's your cursor?
That.
There. Okay. So. Okay, I know I can't. Apparently,
Yeah,
there we
got
go.
you stuck
There we go.
There you go.
Okay, so I'll go there. That's all I can do. So
Okay.
that's it.
Right, bandit next to Gareth is going to take 2 swings. Dirty 20.
Yeah.
Gosh, you that's a miss.
Yeah.
Next swing, 17 is a miss. Bandit to the left of Gareth. 16's a miss. This shield is going to be clutch for you today. 18, another miss.
Yeah.
Right, the Wolf Forged.
I am going to shout as I've run off to Gareth that I've had to leave the engineer.
Okay.
So he's unprotected.
He's going to get to there. He's going to take a shot at Actor. That's 6. That's a miss. You hear a boom, and then you see a shell fly over towards your right, like clip off that tent to your side. Gareth's turn.
I'll pick up one of their bodies and use it as a shield.
Right, I will, I'll do sword burst again. It's a good fucking job I picked this one. It's coming in handy, but yeah, I'll do sword burst. So 17 they have to get.
On the 3 remaining guys, only one passed.
Yeah. Let's see which one's them. 2d6. Come on, big. Oh, that's not bad. That's a 5 and a 4, 9. 9. Force damage.
As you kind of do, like, the whirlwind arms, and then like slam your hand on the floor, these blades suddenly appear above Gareth's head and whip around above him, and then as Gareth stands back up, those 3 guys just all fall down dead simultaneously.
Yes.
Now you can come and do some actual work instead of pissing about with your friends.
Oh no, now because
literally had 9 hit points left.
now because I needed to quicken that. Yeah, I needed to quicken that so I can run over here.
You've got about 5 left.
Yep. Cast message.
Yeah.
And then say, Patcher, I choose you.
Oh dear.
Gotta catch them all.
I mean, he looks like a Pokemon. Let's go.
Yeah.
A dystopian.
Yeah, some steampunk Pokemon.
And then the remaining of my 5 foot, I just go there.
Absolutely. So Patch will be able to get to you in 2 turns.
Yeah.
In 5 to 7 business working days.
Yeah.
In a
FedEx.
In a plumber's, I'll come tomorrow.
Taxis right round the corner. It's right round the corner, mate. Right round the corner.
Anything else from Gareth?
Patches.
No, that's it. I can't do no else. I can't reach this guy, can I, with my shield? Oh no, quickened. It's okay. No.
Actor, from
Yo.
where you are,
Yo.
you see the large Warforged.
Don't tell me I'm in freaking.
No,
big eye
listen.
am. Sorry, go on.
You see him, his leg open back up, and the massive hand cannon retracts back into his leg, and it closes back up. And then he kind of stomps over to this table or something that he's got over at the side. He seems to have immediately lost interest now that you've disengaged.
That's because I'm a threat. Is that?
What's he doing? Writing his memoirs or something?
He's on his lunch break. That's what it is.
Yeah.
So clearly this blue thing is the elemental.
Yeah.
That's what's protecting, and I was in eye shot of it, so that's all he's protecting it for. If I go around this end,
Actor's turn.
if you fireball that wall, will it kill him? Actor's turn. I will take a potion, which will add 20 points, and that is my go. Movement wise, I will. Okay.
No, go on. You got because he's coming in your direction.
Yeah,
because he's
he's
coming
go-
for you.
he's-
So
yeah,
where are you gonna move to?
No, it's fine.
If you move, then he won't be able to reach you now.
No, but if I move, then he will still
Move.
move.
Well, that's as far as he can get.
But yeah, but
That
I was
was
going to
30
kind of go like across here, so it would have still been able to get
Okay.
me anyway.
Okay. No.
Yeah, but if I kind of retconned it, I'll go, oh no, he's coming for me, so then I'll go back here.
You can
He's gonna
see
come
it.
for you anyway.
Exactly.
That is a miss, and that is a 19.
That's a hit.
Just normal bonk from the mace as it cracks you for 6 damage. First
Okay.
whiffs over your head, and then the backswing catches you in the side.
I just had me some healing potion.
Gareth
Right, so
just finished the last mouthful when he cracks you in.
that's 10 to there, 20 there-ish.
Yeah.
So I come running in
Yeah.
and then say,
I was here to save the day.
I'm here to save you.
You'll be able to pick out those dead bodies in the distance by those tents now.
I don't bother about them.
God's sake.
Not yet. I've got 2 Warforged to deal with. Yeah, I don't know about the big one.
I mean, you've got a guy that is still alive. So
This is the guy that I saw when I was invisible. I didn't see any of that. So, and I can't see because of the fountain. So that's in the way, and I'm not really looking.
Oh, no, you did see down there.
Yeah, but I was kind of looking at this guy. I saw actor. Didn't look at these. So I'm gonna fire off.
You also don't know about that massive guy in there. You know, there's
Exactly. Yeah, I don't know any of that. So I'm going to fire off.
Don't walk forward. Do not walk forward.
I'm going to fire off Sorcerer's Burst on that guy,
Just kill the engineer and let them go.
which is a 13 plus 9, 22 to hit.
Yeah.
And then I've got 2d8 of whatever damage I want.
And luckily, they do have a conscience, so they can take psychic damage.
Yeah.
There's a lot of
Okay.
Yeah,
I
a
will
lot
do.
of constructs that can't because they don't have their own brain, mind, whatever you call it.
What?
Like a lot of constructs and things like that can't because they don't have anything for you to psychically assault.
I like the fact that means that they will feel pain
Oh yeah.
and destruction, and we're not just killing the machine. So that makes it
It is
slightly worse, and we go, oh, good.
It is a sentient creature.
That's like sad.
They know it's a Warforged because is it like the Cybermen that don't know the Cybermen, and then you give it the conscience back, and they go, "Ah!" and they go crazy.
You don't know.
Okay. So I'm going to hit it for psychic damage.
Okay.
And that is 5.
5 damage of the psychic variety.
Yep.
Absolutely. You see it momentarily kind of flinch for a second.
Then, is it how far can my shield go? 30 feet. It's in range.
Who are you throwing out? That guy.
Yep.
Ooh.
So I choose to miss that guy.
I choose you.
Yes, I do miss because I rolled a 3. I can't get this shield to hit.
That was a bonus. Every
No.
time it does it.
Action is good, but yeah.
Is that you?
Yeah, that's me.
You see that Warforged that you just kind of attacked and then tried to throw your shield at, steps over towards the conductor and like reaches down. You see his hand retract back into a hand again, and he like hikes him up. So his like feet are almost off the ground, kind of thing, and then starts moving with him in this direction.
Oh dear.
Actor, your turn. You hear the beeping and booping of Patcher in the distance.
Okay, I will aim for this guy.
And you hear Blaze. So she got there ages ago.
Yeah,
She's
she's
flying
just
around
been
the
sitting
boat.
there watching.
She's pooping on them.
A 17.
That is a hit, yes.
Oops. 17, 3 of which is damage, 3 of which is poison.
So this is the one that's got like the knackered jaws been all smashed off.
No,
and
that's
all
this guy.
Oh, was that the other one?
Yeah, I'm here.
He's the really heavily injured one. He's the one who came after you.
Oh, I thought he was the one that was stood here for nothing.
No, that's the one that's now currently up there. Well,
okay.
the virtually uninjured one's up there now.
Oh, okay.
This is the
I
one that you've
misunderstood.
badly damaged. It's
Yeah.
like Terminator
Okay.
walking down after you.
Oh, he's definitely got a grudge for me then.
Yeah, so describe what you do to him.
Well, he's got no jaw, and then I I just with everything, I'm feeling a bit weak and stuff, and then all of a sudden I've had some go-go juice, and then I kind of, I just take my staff and then just stab it in the jaw hole.
Oh, like
So
right
where the
into
chop,
the
yeah,
mouth
and just
kind of region.
Into there, or up, so that I kind of go for the brain.
Into the brain box.
Yeah.
As you kind of smash it upwards, you see like the head of it kind of lift up, and you hear several cracks and snaps, and the whole like skull lifts up off the top, and the rest of the body just like collapses down onto the floor.
Okay, sweet. And then I will I'll avoid going that way because that'll kick him off. I'll run down here to Gareth and tell him about the big guy behind this wall.
I immediately turn around and run away.
And I went, there's a big effort behind this wall. This guy's dead. How much more? So if I've run from here to here, how much more? I know you. I don't have to. You do the ruler part. Can I run to this guy?
That's 30 foot.
Okay. Have I got another 10 foot here?
You've got 15 foot left.
Oh, perfect. So that gets me there then. And I will use my second attack to hit him.
As you run up, you run along the wall.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got your thingies.
He's like walking sideways, and he just sees you like sideways running along the wall, and then flying kick down off of it.
And as you're doing it, you're going do 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 do.
Got sunglasses out.
Yeah.
Okay.
This with the staff.
Okay. We roll out a 3 6s. We roll 2. So 18, 2 of which is poison.
So one of which is poison. Or did you already have?
2 of which is poison. No, I'm sorry, that's on the dice. So that was a 2. So it's
So one poison. So
Yeah.
17.
So 12. So 10 out of 10.
Ouch. Yeah, absolutely. As you like run around the corner on the wall and then jump off, and like as you kind of spinning kick your way down to him, clock him in the jaw, and then spin around with Tom.
If I'm trying
smash
to do
it
that,
with
then I'm
staff
trying to
as well.
in the
Smash him down on the, but he manages to like move his head at the last second, and it goes down kind of into the
Yeah.
clavicle. So as you kind of land, you've got a staff like embedded in him, and that really badly damaged him.
Okay. So then I'm going to spend a key point to flurry of blows.
Finish him.
16.
That is literally just enough to hit him.
And I am going to, because I can't finish him with my flurry of blows because it's only an unarmed thingy. So what we are going to do,
Let's get creative with this shit.
right? Okay, so
Go on.
can you please make a dexterity saving throw?
Ooh.
Yes. Trip that fucker up.
Oh, this should be good for a big fat guy.
Yeah.
Go on, they can still do it. You know that they can. Go on.
What's the number?
No, tell me what he rolled.
You got 3.
Yes.
He is now knocked prone,
Oh,
so he has to let go of the.
Yes. Or he falls on top of him and
then
crushes
he's
him.
knocked prone.
Absolutely. As you embed your staff down in Arky's clavicle, you bring like your whole body weight down, and this being one of the lighter armored ones is probably kind of a similar weight to you. So with your whole body weight and the force from jumping down with the staff, you smash him down kind of onto his back, and he instantly lets go of the conductor. And
Actually,
engineer
now
drops
he
onto his feet.
also had disadvantage. He told me on my flurry of blows.
Oh, because of the flurry of
Because
blows,
of the
he's got
flurry of blow
disadvantage on
thing,
it.
he had
Well,
disadvantage
definitely,
anyway,
yeah,
but
yeah.
I forgot about that. But I don't know if that means now he's got flurry. Now he's got.
Describe it to me. Oh,
I don't know. It's whatever you told me.
I've got it on here. Let's have a look. It was. Is it the destabilizing?
Yeah.
So, so until the end of their next turn, they have disadvantage on all strength and dexterity checks.
So until the end of his next turn, he's got disadvantage on thingy then.
Yeah.
Okay. And I think that's all I can do.
Amazing.
Yeah. So and I've got no more movement or anything, so I can't grab the engineer, can I?
Not from there, no.
No, and plus I've used my actions to bitch slap a few people, so
Gareth?
I will. That's it.
Yeah, you've just seen that happen. This is the first time you've ever seen Actor run.
Yeah, and I'm in shock.
Yeah, and then just smash this guy to the ground after destroying the Warforged down to the south.
Spider climb this, mother!
Yeah,
And then
can you spider climb?
I'm inspired by you for spider climbing. Do you feel inspired?
Yeah, I do. Yeah, I'm my inspiration is huge now.
Get over there.
Does that mean I've got inspiration?
No, it doesn't.
I'm just in awe.
How is that not inspiration?
You got to do better than just.
I've got about 10 health points left. How is that not inspiration?
You need something better than I just roll cool on the dice.
Okay.
And you've got 41 hit points left.
That's the same thing.
Right, so actors told me there's a big baddie behind this wall somewhere.
Yeah.
She kind of shouted across that there's a larger wall.
There's another one.
That hut. Thank you.
Yeah. So if I get to like here-ish.
If you get to there, you'll be able to see him.
Yeah. So I'm going to run down there and go, what the actual fuck?
So as you get to there, you're going to see those three bodies over there, which like they've been dragged there from whatever happened here.
Yeah.
You can see the large crystal from the train that doesn't appear to be swirling with any of the arcane energy that you remember from the Orient Express. And you can see a very large armed and armoured Warforged stood over a desk, rifling through some documents and paper and stuff. He doesn't appear to be looking in your direction right now as you run around this door.
However, I'm going to see actor in trouble and the engineer in trouble because I see this big fucking thing right in the way, plus the one on the floor, and then thinking, of other people, not just myself. I am thinking of other people. So I look through my spells and I go, which spell have I just learned, which I think is good in this situation? And then I see the Witch Bolt spell, which is a new spell that I've just learned, and I'm going to cast it at 3rd level, which is a big bad boy one. So it is. I'm going to try and hit. Come on. Yo!
You should. I mean, he has just hit, but you timed that perfectly as to put the effect and him rolling ahead. Because you should wait until he says that he's hit it first.
Let me just put it this way. I have definitely hit it with a natural 20.
Yes!
Inspiration.
So as I come flying round the corner, I jump round and just flick my finger out, which sends this lightning bolt out, which at the 3rd level does 4d12 damage.
Wow.
So that's already 4d12. So 12, 24, 48 as a minimum. Is that correct?
What was it? What was the number of dice?
4d12.
D12.
48 as a minimum.
So 48 minimum. I'll take that off now.
Yeah. I have to look for the D12s because I've never used one before.
Oh, D12, man, they're the nice ones.
And it's lightning damage, right?
Lightning, yeah. It's an average.
Yeah, but you've already hit it for 48, mate.
Yeah.
6, a 6, a 9, and a 2.
No, all right, okay.
12, 21, 23.
23. Wow. Big money.
That's a big one.
As this massive
70-odd.
arc of
And I'm
lightning fires up on the palm of your hand, and you see it arcing all over this massive warforged who stops what he's doing for a second and see him kind of bracing himself in place, and then his head kind of slowly turns towards you, and you see now that you can kind of clearly see him, the one remaining eye that he's got, the other one's all scarred and cracked, glows intensely crimson for a second as he looks at Gareth.
He turns around, looks at me, I go, "It wasn't me. I didn't even touch you last time."
It wasn't me.
and then as I do it, I say, "That's for you guys. That's not for me. I'm saving you guys."
Okay.
And then I wild search.
Oh, brilliant time. So what level spell was that?
That was a third level.
Third level spell, so a D20.
That was a third level spell.
That's nice and low on the D20.
That's a 10.
The lower the number, the more severe the effect, good or bad.
Oh, it's a 10.
So 7. So it's
Yep.
moderate effect. So D100 now.
48.
48.
So it's taken all my strength to do that witch bolt. And then I just can't contain the wild surge.
I mean, you damaged him for 70-odd points of damage. One attack. That was amazing.
I mean, okay.
Would grow my hair back.
Can you roll me 2d6?
Don't, if you don't like it, don't.
No, it's weird. I quite like this one.
6.
If you have a shield, it hits every time.
So for 6 hours, Actor, as you kind of see this massive explosion of lightning arcing away from Gareth, which you know it isn't normal kind of lightning. In fact, it's all distorted and like crackling off, and it hits this warforged, and you see it start turning towards Gareth. You see Gareth, for some reason, looks incredibly brightly pink. You're going to glow pink for the next 6 hours. Anyone trying to perceive you will have advantage on all their perception checks.
Oh, lovely.
Oh no! You're gonna stick out like a sore thumb.
So let's give him a nice,
Glow pink.
nice bright pink glow. Hey, there we go.
That's not what. Oh.
Yay.
Holy shit!
He is glowing the pinkest pink you've ever seen. Shining through all of his clothes, everything. For the next 6 hours.
I mean, I've seen worse, to be honest.
And I think, you know, this lightning bolt that you've got, do you remember last time I said I could still see it on the screen?
Yes.
Is that because it's the witch bolt one?
More than likely, yeah.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah.
Uh,
No, but it stays there until because it's concentration.
Oh no, it's not. It's gone off ours.
yeah,
Ah, okay. All right.
It's not showing it, so it's not
Ah.
a thing.
because
yeah.
it plays it on mine and Angie's.
And
Oh,
then
now it's played it again, yeah.
It's
Yeah.
on. Oh,
Oh.
now it's stayed.
Now it's stuck on Angie's.
Now
It's
it's
just stayed
stuck,
on
but it stopped moving.
Yeah.
But it didn't do before, and it's not on Dave's.
mine. I'll remove the module and re-add it. I had to do the same for that D&D Beyond. Import a Redcon. Squiff it.
All right, okay. It's good on this spell because it reminds me that we're still connected, and then as a bonus action, on my next turn, I can do it again. But it's only 1d12 damage because it's concentration.
That is very
so
bright.
bright.
Yeah. Less bright.
Little light, but still lovely.
You're sleeping in your own room, though.
It's only 6 hours.
This is next day, remember? This is daytime.
Yeah.
Anything else on Gareth's turn?
No, I can't reach him with my shield, can I? Oh, yeah.
Yeah, if you move over a tiny little bit, yes. You've got
I ain't got any movement left.
Ah.
That was like full movement. I'm going to miss anyway.
You can hit like the ass of him, yeah.
I'll try and hit him. I'm going to miss anyway, so. 12. Plus 3. 15. Yeah.
Is unfortunately a miss.
Yeah, of course. Of course it is. Can I ricochet it off this thing? Do like a bank shot?
What I will say then is, because the whole idea is like if you get close to their armor, the idea isn't that you missed them, it's that you hit them, but you didn't, do enough damage kind of thing. So with the 15, I'll say the shield kind of ricocheted off of him, so you hit him and it didn't hurt him at all.
Yeah.
Now it's Patch's turn.
Patcher. Excellent. Right, how far can he go?
He has 30 foot.
30
So
foot.
he can dash. He can do a 60 if he dashes.
Yeah, let's get him to here and then like here or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He comes, you see him just suddenly skitter straight through the door.
Yeah.
And then looks at Actor, he doesn't seem to know what to do right now.
And then can we get him to what's the touch?
You can healing word.
Healing word. Yeah, that's the distance one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, so I can do healing word on Actor.
Yeah.
I was gonna say on me, but
Well, I'll upcast it as well.
all right, okay.
He hasn't spent any
No.
spells yet.
Yeah, still keep them out of danger though.
Yeah.
Don't do that one bomb thing or whatever.
No.
There you go, love. As you get 10 hit points back.
Ah, there you go.
As you see one of Patch's legs kind of lift up, and you see the tip of it kind of retract into the leg, and then he fires a tiny dart over, hits Actor, and you see suddenly get hit with some healing potion in a dart, basically. That's his turn. It's the big fella. He's going to take a couple of steps away from the desk, and you'll see him retract the gun out of his leg, remove the gun from his leg again, and he's going to take a shot at Gareth. 16's a miss.
Yeah.
He's a barrel rotate round. 24.
That's a hit, and I can't even do the shield. That's still going to hit. Yeah, that's a hit.
That is it's low though. Just 6 damage.
6. Okay.
As he makes-
And my concentration's not broken, is it?
If you take damage, you have to roll concentration. What are you?
I've got a
concentrating
+8 on a con save, so
What are you concentrating on at the minute?
the witch bolt.
Oh, the witch bolt.
Why does he get constant damage or something?
He can use a bonus action to keep like making damage come out of it, essentially.
Oh, nice.
It's only a 1d12, but
No,
it's better.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And it automatically hits, so because it's like that lightning bolt is connected to him, so it's like tethered to him. So I just fire a bit of lightning down it. So the
So the DC's if it's lower than 10, the DC's 10 basically.
yeah.
It's whichever number's higher.
The DC's 10, and my con saving throws +8, so I just need to get a 2, don't I?
2 or higher, yeah.
Yeah. It's 11.
Nice. So yeah, you're good.
Yeah.
You keep your witch bolt up.
Yep.
As he takes a couple of steps towards you with a gun, kind of still trained on you.
Yep.
This guy is the other Warforged. He's going to get back up now with half of his movement. And then take a swing at Actor. The mace comes back out of his hand. 13's a miss. Second swing, 21.
It's a hit, obviously.
Another 9 damage as he cracks you across the side.
Okay, that's fine.
Back to Actor.
Yeah, who's about to bitch slap him for all his friends left. Natural 20!
Yeah. And he's only got 2 hit points left.
He's dead. He's dead.
So what's your...
So it's 18, 6 of which is 6 of which is poison. hold on, 6, 8, 6, 12, 18, 6 of which is poison, that's the base.
So only 3 of it's poison.
Right.
So 15.
9,
Oops. Try that again.
11, 12, 13. I've already minus the resistance. So that's another 13.
Oh, yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
As he gets back up, swings and then misses, and swings backhand again, hits you in the side.
Kill him.
You use the momentum to kind of spin around and just smash him straight into the neck region again, which you know is already lightly armored from the previous one. And again, you hear a massive crack as the whole kind of metallic skull bit leans over to one side and the big robot just falls down.
Now, as I'm going to take one step over there and pull the engineer away from the warforge, just in case it blows up or something. And then throw him over, and then I'm going to go...
Throw him at the bigger one.
Go to this guy, and I'm going to attack.
Nice. Let's do it.
I really could do with another 20. That would be really nice.
No, I'm not. No, I'm not. No.
That's a natural 1.
Woo!
That's the opposite.
He's a big fella, so as you get up to him, you suddenly realise how much bigger and more heavily armed.
I go, I'm coming up.
And then you go, wait a minute, he's going for Gareth. Why am I attacking him?
Yeah, exactly. He's not even. Well, it did come for me before. He has hit me, and I can't do anything else. So that's it.
Gareth's turn.
I really need a level 4.
Okay.
Shall I attack him? Okay. So, level 1 spell, I will do Chromatic Orb.
Okay.
I'll do Lightning. Even though, did it have an effect last time? Lightning didn't seem to do anything extra.
No, it definitely seemed to injure him.
Yeah. Okay.
It didn't heal him.
So, as an action, that's 15 plus 9. 24 to hit.
Definitely.
And that's 3d8. 3d8 of lightning damage. Oh, shit. That's 3, that's 10, 11.
11.
11?
11. Definitely as you arc this energy kind of still linked between your hand and him. You see him slow down for a second, and you see him like slowly but methodically like reholster the gun back into his leg, and it all seals back up again. And then you see both of his hands retract, and a large blade comes out of one hand and a smaller blade comes out of the other. You definitely injured him, man.
And then as my bonus, I'll do my Witch Bolt thing, which is a 1d12. That's a 1.
I mean, it's still damage, right?
Lightning damage. And then that's all of my goes. And I will Wild Surge check. Nope.
Any movement?
Down here. I'll move to him.
So you run at him
I'm going to stare him down.
with the lightning kind of still linking you two together as well.
Yeah.
That's just him.
And then Patcher can... Oh, I can't see him. Where's Patcher? I can't see him.
He's just here. Where do you want him?
Let's move. How far can he get? Can he get to be in range of him?
Is that you?
Yep.
Yeah. Let's run him down next to Actor.
So if you, like before you ran in, you kind of shout up to Patrick,
Yeah.
you're getting in help Actor kind of thing.
And I'll shout over Plan D, and then he knows exactly what I'm saying.
Attack Plan D.
Yeah. And then he does his attacks.
Right then.
His bite.
So, yeah. Flanking as well.
Yep.
18 to hit.
Yeah. Come on.
14.
I'll patch you. And his tail.
And then, well, he has to do the.
Oh, to be grappled.
Yeah.
Yeah. Come on, patch you.
Strength 7 throw. He's good. 24.
Tail.
Now.
Yeah, this is his big one.
Oh, 10. He missed with the tail.
How can you miss that thing? It's huge.
All right.
Right, it's
easier than you think, Gareth. All right. I'll tell you what. Why don't you try throwing a shield out next time?
As Gareth kind of hit it, you saw him put the revolver away. Then a massive blade come out of one arm and a smaller blade come out of the other. So he's going to take a swing at Gareth with the larger blade.
At disadvantage, though, what? Because he's flanked. No.
No.
Oh.
That's a,
we're flanking. No.
yeah, that's a dirty 20. Dirty 20 on Gareth.
I don't think I attacked.
Do shield.
My natural one when I went. Oh, Gareth was there.
I'll do shield.
You can do shield, yeah.
Yeah, I'll do shield.
So that takes you up to 23 now.
Yeah. And I didn't wild surge.
And then you will use a smaller blade on Actor. 12, that's a miss.
Is that
and then
Globus?
third attack.
Third attack.
He will swing with the large
Take
blade.
the piss now.
He will swing. You level up. You fight the bigger things. This is the deal. You want to level up. You fight the big monsters.
They don't level up with us.
Unfortunately, they do.
Why do we only level up once and they get like 3 levels?
He missed anyway.
Good.
Oh.
As he swung with the large blade back at Gareth and missed again. Actor's turn.
Okay, big slap. With advantage.
Finish him.
What? Every time. When I roll with doubles, I get the same pigging number on both dice. What's the point? Mind you, it's 17, so that's fine. So that's 20.
What is it?
24.
24 is absolutely a hit, yes.
24.
That is definitely a hit, yes.
I'm going to use 3 dice. And roll that way. 13 damage, 2 of which is poison. I've not taken resistance off.
I'm definitely doing some damage. As you smash into him, you see one of the large panels, you feel one of the large panels, because he's wearing that big officer's coat, buckle underneath the blow. You hit a weak point in between some of the plating.
I go for the same place. 25.
Definitely hit, yeah.
– 12 damage, 2 of which is poison.
Absolutely. As you smash again into the same point, you feel it buckle even further, and you see him kind of pull his elbow down to try and cover the injured part of where you've attacked.
Flurry of blows.
Ooh.
Dirty 20.
Yeah, okay.
What?
No.
Is that wrong?
No.
Okay. Can you make a dexterity saving throw, please?
16.
Passed.
Woo! I mean, oh no!
Oh. Two can play that. Oh no! Wait a minute.
Is that you?
Yeah.
Gareth's turn.
Yeah, so I'm going to upcast Chromatic Orb.
Oh.
Which you can now do in melee.
And now I can do, yeah. Can I try and like melt him with acid?
You can try whatever you like.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Acid on him this time. And that is a 10 plus 9, 19
19 to hit
to hit. Yeah.
is definitely a hit.
Right. I thought you was going to say a miss.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah, right.
He has
Uh,
Ah.
I was deciding whether I wanted to use it or not.
No, it doesn't.
That is 4d8.
If you're not sure, then just ask me.
Uh-huh. Sorry, mate, how much?
4d8.
Oh, bloody hell.
So that is 10, 14, 17 acid damage. And I try and pour it into crevices.
Yeah, absolutely. As your spare hand, because at the minute you've still got Witch Bolt connected,
Yep.
summons like this small sphere of dripping acid. You stuff it right into where he was trying to kind of cover with his elbow, and you
Yep.
feel it all kind of seep inside. You hear loads of buzzing and cracking as some of like the arcane circuitry starts to get damaged.
Is that near his arm that is damaged?
He's what? Sorry.
Is it near his arm?
It's
One of his-
kind of underneath where you like imagine his rib cage is.
Oh, okay. I was trying to melt his arm off. And then as a bonus, I will do the Witch Bolt.
Yeah.
1d12. 1 again.
I mean, it's still being consistent
It's
damage, I guess.
damage. It's just
It's
1.
better than missing with shields.
Oh, but do I not have advantage?
Yeah,
on what?
flank him.
Not on a ranged spell attack that you're doing in melee, no. If you took the feat to do it, it doesn't make it into a melee attack. Right?
Yeah, yeah. Okay.
It takes away the disadvantage.
Yep. And that'll be the end of my turn. All I can do.
Patcher.
Yeah. Same again.
Got the bollocks, Patcher.
Come on, puppy boy.
That is 25 to hit.
Yes.
Come on.
Come on, Patcher.
Another 11 damage
Grapple the fucker.
with a dirty 20, so he makes his saving throw. Tail attack. Natural 20 from Patcher.
Yes.
2 crits on this guy, and he's still not going down.
Oh my god. 39 damage from Patcher.
Jeez.
And he now needs to make a Constitution saving throw or he's stunned.
I mean, we're all a little bit muted, to be fair.
As you see Patcher go to bite him, you see a fair bit of damage come off there. Then he goes with the tail attack. As he tries to grapple him, you see him like push him to the side. You see the tail stabbing where everyone's been targeting, and you see just the tip of Patcher's tail go right through the heavy like captain's coat that he's wearing, and you see all the lightning arc out through the inside of this warforge as it like shudders in position, and then the single eye you see that crack and explode outwards as he's suddenly stunned for a
Oh
round.
my god.
Yes. Well done, Patcher.
Patcher him with the
He's a good one. He's a good one.
Stunned. There we go. And it's now his turn. He's now stunned.
Stone.
Stunned. It's the end of his turn. It's just been. Now it's Actor's turn.
Okay, I will hit him, which I'm guessing. Well, we've got a thing in here. 18.
18 is going to use his reaction to parry, so you missed that one.
Is he not stunned?
Till the end of his turn. He just had his turn. Now he's not
Okay.
stunned anymore. He misses a turn, basically.
Okay.
He's going to parry that one. You see
Okay.
his small little blade knocks your staff out of the way. But
Bitch.
he's used his reaction now, though.
Alright, in that case, we will do a 26.
Yes, definitely.
Parry that one. Reaction.
Right.
19 damage, 6 of which is poison.
19.
19.
Reckon out for me.
Yeah!
Yes.
Yes! He parries the first one and I go, BIRT! and into the, I don't know, the crevice, the little weak part, and then just, and I'll look at him dead in the eyeball socket that he's got left, and just, and then kill him. And then, what's that?
Me too.
Okay,
Yeah.
go. And then, that way.
That way. That's it.
I knew you were going the wrong way. And then, just watch him fall down.
As he collapses down, you see him like sink to the knees, and then you see the whole like body just collapse forward.
And I'm going to push it. I don't know which way he's going to go, but I'm guessing that's the elemental, so I'm going to push him forward. I'm going to make sure you fall that way, darling. Fall that way.
And he falls on Patcher. Patcher dies.
You can both clearly see when you saw earlier on that the binding crystal that's there is already cracked. There's no arcane energy in it anymore.
Oh, okay.
There's also like massive burning scorch marks and almost like a crater around it on the floor.
Is that the? Well, we can't see that anymore because now everything's bright pink. Is that the elemental that we were looking for?
The sphere thing on the floor
Yeah.
was in there at some point.
Okay. Because the thing went missing, didn't it?
Yep.
Okay. So, do we know what this elemental thing looks like? Because we were saying, oh no, the elemental thing's
You
on.
know what elementals look like.
So is it basically the trained people have them in the?
They have them. They enslave them. They put the elementals in these containment vessels, these crystals, and they use them to power the trains, to power the airships.
Okay.
But you can see this one is cracked and like smashed open.
So
Essentially.
it's flown away. It's gone. Here, elemental.
So
Here,
now
Ellie.
we're out of initiative right now.
Okay.
So what I will say. Give me an investigation check.
Who?
Anyone who wants to have a look around. What do you want to do? We're out of initiative now.
Okay. Do you want me to look?
Yeah, you can have a look at these documents here, and
Oh,
I'll look at this.
documents.
I'll look at the.
With his hands still behind his back tied up. Says,
Oh,
Leave him side.
Would you mind cutting these bindings?
2 seconds, mate. 2 seconds, mate.
Christ, we haven't even decided whether you're a good guy yet.
Chill out and sit down.
I was tied up, you pricks.
You what? Do you want to be out of those bindings? No, I'm just kidding. You're all right, sweetheart. Investigation is a 16. It's a 16. I won't be surprised with my frigging rolls. And while I'm looking at them, I'm untying them.
Just absent-mindedly, just
Yeah.
accidentally slit his wrist. So as you're kind of looking around, you'll be able to determine the large scorch mark at the centre of that little camp there is where you can kind of see the Warforged have been tampering with the elemental containment, where the sphere has cracked, releasing the elemental basically, which was probably pretty pissed off. You can work out that it'll have killed those bandits that you found the bodies of.
I was going to say,
This is why they've been dragged off to the side. If you go through any of the paperwork, you can see that essentially you've been looking through the wreckage. There is also page after page of notes speculating on the means of how to bind elementals. It looks like he was trying to work out how the crystals worked, whether to use it or to bind another elemental or something. It's like he was trying to figure out how the actual binding of elementals was achieved, how the house did it, because you know that they've got the monopoly on doing it. It's a really secretive method. You also find a cracked docent, which is a small crystal, it's almost like a sentient magical object, which you can use on Warforged to augment them. They do exist in Faerun for other kind of magical purposes, for augmenting things, but you know that Warforged in particular use them for augmentations and things. But this one is damaged. What else do you find? Going through the notes, you can see. Actually, what's your passive insight? What do you know?
Passive insight.
Yeah, let me have a look. It's basically what your insight score is. 12. Okay. You can work out that through the notes, you can tell that that captain was growing frustrated. Towards the end of those notes, the writing becomes more and more erratic, and you can tell that the parchment has been repeatedly stabbed by the quill at the end of sentences and things. So that captain had a personality about him. It wasn't just a mindless robot kind of thing. In the camp, if you're gonna, well, you're gonna have a look around. What you're doing?
Yeah, I was then going to have a look at the dead bodies.
I want to search this captain and
These dead bodies.
these Warforged as well.
But you've already told us that we know. You know what these.
Yeah, basically the Warforged.
So,
The Warforged had got the other bandits to drag the bodies off to the side
Okay.
while they decided what they were going to do with them, essentially.
check the bodies of the Warforged to see if there's anything.
Yeah, unfortunately, the revolver in his leg is quite securely, entrapped in there at the minute because the mechanism to open it has become dormant when you killed him. So how do you? Yeah, you can try and pry his leg
Shock
open.
him.
You know that he doesn't heal him or anything; just does him damage.
If I shock him, won't that trigger something to maybe open it up?
You can try, but you know they don't have like a power source as such.
Oh, okay.
It's not like they've got like a little engine or anything in them. They're kind of sentient creatures. They've got their own locomotion and stuff. So looking around the camp, if you want to do me an investigation of the camp now rather than just the captain's quarters, which you can do at advantage because there'll be two of you doing it.
Yeah. You can
Joe? Okay. $17.
That's not too bad.
Damn right. It's cute.
So what you're going to find between you both looking around, lots of crates essentially that looks like what they took from the train, or at least what the bandits took, because the Warforged were just there for the elemental sphere and the conductor. It looks like the bandits essentially grabbed a lot of stuff off the train as well to make it worth their while. You're going to find several different crates of different alchemist supplies with which you can put together either Alchemist's Frost, Alchemist's Spark, Alchemist's Acid Fire, or a Tanglefoot bag, and I'll let you choose which one you want to put together. You also find a small, ornately decorated reddened brass box. And the rest is just kind of mundane stuff that all the nobles had around.
Okay, so what can I put together?
Either Alchemist's Frost, Alchemist's Spark, Alchemist's Acidic Fire, or a Tanglefoot bag.
Are they all like potions then?
Mm-hmm.
What's a tanglement bag?
A Tanglefoot bag.
Tanglefoot
It's
bag.
basically a small pouch of alchemical goo. As an action, you can throw this bag up to about 20 foot. You make a ranged attack basically against a large or smaller creature. It goes all the way up to large. On a hit, the bag comes apart, all the goo bursts out. They have to make a dexterity saving throw, or they get stuck in the goo. So it kind of restrains them.
Okay.
The acidic fire combines alchemist fire with a strong acid to sticky adhesive fluid which ignites when exposed to air. So you can throw the flask up to 20 foot and it shatters. You make a ranged attack using it as an improvised weapon. On a hit, the target will take 1d4 acid and 1d4 fire, and then at the start of each turn, another 1d4 fire. And then they can use an action to try and put themselves out. Alchemist Spark, again, you throw it, and they will take 2d6 lightning damage. And Alchemist Frost, they will take 2d6 cold damage. You can only make one, so which one do you want to make?
You can have that.
The alchemist fire.
I'll try that onto your sheet, love. You have one flask of Alchemist
Thank you.
Acidic Fire.
That like Tasha's caustic brew thing.
Sounds
That
like
kind
it.
of thing, yeah.
Yeah.
You know that the wreckage of the elemental sphere and the cracked docent are both artifacts, though, so you know that you can actually recover them and take them back, because you know that they will most likely be able to repair the binding for the elemental to get the train moving again. And you know that the small crystal docent that Warforged used, although it's kind of broken, someone might be able to repair it, and a
Yeah.
warforger will probably be more than likely interested in buying it.
So one cracked Dawson, and then the
Wreckage of the elemental sphere, basically. Because the engineer is also very interested in getting that back to the train. He knows
well,
how
plus as
expensive
well,
it
if we take that back, we can prove that look, this is all that we found. There was nothing in it.
and a small red and brass ornate
Box. Yeah. Can I open it?
Are you going to open the box?
Yes.
I will put the box.
What's in the box?
Sorry.
What's in the box?
To pop the little lockbox open.
Everything burns.
You will hear and you will see first a very small kind of imagine like a little, like Kung Fu master with a long mustache, bald head with a top knot, all that kind of thing, sat in a little Buddha pose, will appear kind of on the box inside, and you'll hear him say, "Greatest mistake you can make in life is to be continually fear. You will make one," and then he disappears.
Have I literally got a fortune cookie?
You've
box?
got a box called the Voice of Chang. Every time you open it, it will give you words of wisdom.
And I want that. You've got one that can sell shit, and I've got a fortune cookie.
Do you open it again?
Yes.
If you close the lid and open it again, he reappears, and you hear, "All is well, that ends well," and then he disappears again. I've got a very long list of useless.
I already love him. I already love him.
Oh dear. Anyway. Any more?
No.
Okay. Close the lid.
I put it in my pocket. We're just collecting boxes of little
No. Boxes with people in it.
So you can make your way essentially back to Sir Squeakslot on the horse, back at the train wreckage now. You can get yourself back there. You'll be able to use what's left of all of the wreckage and stuff like that to at least make a little drag kind of pulley cart for the sphere, because it's pretty heavy. It took the 3 Warforged carrying it to get it back here when they broke their little cart. When you get back to the train itself, the conductor, the engineer, will go into a small kind of lockbox in what's left of the driving cabin, and you see him get a small sending stone out, and you see him kind of close his eyes and use it. You see the rooms ignite, and he puts it back and says, sent of distress. Basically, they're going to send recovery crews for the train now. But he wants to head back with you guys because he knows that there's nothing left of value in the train. The cracked elemental sphere, if we can get it back to Bathrond on the cart with like Patra and whatnot, he would prefer that. But if you want to leave it here, he's not going to sit with it. He wants to come with you guys.
We'll take it back if we can.
Okay. So as you arrive back in Bathrond, I'll check you back in there.
Did the passengers get back okay?
You don't know, they're not there. They're not at the train at least.
Well, I asked.
I make it a point to be very, very worried about the. Yeah.
But did the passengers get back okay? Did
the passengers get back okay? So, Riem will. Do you approach her? Do you wait for her to get back in touch? What do you do?
Well, we approach her.
So you head back to her little kind of walled-off rail yard, where she's kind of gated in there most of the time anyway. As you kind of rap on the door, she'll open it up. And I will, because I know everyone was really interested in that. And she will answer the little door again. So what do you explain to her?
Everything that happened. Got nothing to hide, have we? We explained. There was nothing untoward, was there?
No, only that we suspect obviously the bandits had forced the train off to take the elemental.
Yeah, which they did.
To then try and do some binding stuff.
Set it free, I don't know. There could be.
Don't know, yeah.
Yeah, so
could be
just to
actually
tell her,
elemental slavers, or we don't know.
I would watch out for Warforged in the area
But we do tell
with
her
your
that.
trains.
Should we show her the notes that the Warforged was making?
Yeah, well,
We don't need it, do we?
no.
So we'll give her the notes as well to say.
Yeah, I'll be very unselfish, and I will help her in her tasks that she needs, and
All right, countdown.
yeah.
He's a dragon.
Yeah.
Absolutely. She will go through everything that you I know to explain to her, kind of thing.
Got up in my box of jam though.
Your box of jam. You see her kind of gesture behind her, and you hear some rustling around, and then a goblin comes over and opens a large binder, and you see him get like a mailer envelope out, and he passes it to you.
What is this?
It's your reward, as promised.
Oh yes. Okay.
I got the message from the driver. We've already dispatched the recovery team for the train,
Excellent.
so we will absolutely be able to get it back on schedule. We'll be able to implant another binding stone with a fresh elemental in there.
Fantastic. Can I just ask, did the passengers get back okay? We did send
Yeah,
them
I would like to ask that question also, as being compassionate.
You see her kind of her shoulders kind of slump for a second, and she says, "The passengers did indeed all appear to get back to town without any further incidents, though they haven't ceased complaining about the situation they found them in."
Oh no, I'm gonna be honest with you. I got the impression that they wouldn't stop.
And she kind of leans forward towards you and kind of almost under her breath says, "To be honest, I might have preferred if they didn't get back."
Yes, I was hoping they'd die on the way, to be honest. But
I'm not. I'm happy that they all survive. They're paying customers at the end of the day. Without customers, your business is nothing.
They were paying customers. They've all demanded refunds and recompense. Essentially, they want compensation for the situation that apparently the Orient House put them in. But that's my problem. That's not yours.
Exactly. We apologise for that, but our job was
Correct. It is your problem. It's nothing to do with us.
So I see you encountered some Warforged. Do you have any information on anything about them?
Yeah, they're big suits of armor. Anything else?
Anything more specific?
Yes, they hurt when they hit you.
I don't know. The Warforged that we saw had metallic, not metallic. It seemed to be military insignia that had been taken off. They all seemed to be quite sentient too. They weren't just machines. They seemed to
absolutely. The Warforged are absolutely sentient. They all contain their individual personalities and their own drives and thoughts and fears.
I don't know what else they were. They're not that different from the Warforged we've already encountered.
Did they seem to be operating from a base, or do they have a camp or anything? Or?
Well, just where we found them at the old station.
And I butt in and I go, "Listen, lady, we weren't there to ask questions. we were there. We were getting our ass kicked. Well, Actor was, and then I had to help as much as I could, and I wasn't going to ask them any questions whatsoever. I was just there to help Actor not be killed, which she nearly did.
There he is.
And
look, we don't.
And we're not asking questions about where they're from and the mother's maiden name.
There was an old train station. We tell her about the second. We followed the track. There was an old base station. Whether they were camping there or whether they literally found it because they were stealing the train, I've no idea. I have absolutely no idea. We don't, do we? No.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, we did actually kill 2 lots of bandits, so double the price.
Oh, and they were working with bandits, so the humans and the Warforged were working together.
Okay, well, thank you for the information. I'll pass it back on up the chain. We'll absolutely have to start putting more security on the trains, at least through this region. But there was the strangest request to have the train diverted for some VIP passengers that we're still struggling to actually find. Do you have any ideas who that might have been?
Oh, the only passengers that we found were the ones that we held prisoner.
Is that snooty bitch that were on about a bonnet?
You mean the VIPs that were supposed to be here?
There were supposed to be some VIPs arrive here, but we've not had anyone who would be of particular note.
Maybe it was all a lie to get, I don't know,
to get the train diverted.
To get the train diverted, yeah, maybe.
Because
was it not supposed to come here?
Not for several weeks, no.
Yeah, so maybe they wanted to speed things up a little bit, and you know, the prospect of rich people can make people do things a little faster than they intended.
Absolutely, it's often been my experience that greasing the palms and whatnot gets things done a lot quicker.
Exactly.
Speaking of greasing palms,
she's handed it over already. The goblin gave you the envelopes.
Got the tickets and stuff.
yeah, but it was after a bit more. We fought 2 lots of bandits. We saved your train. We got your thingy back.
Yeah, unfortunately, she's a company woman, so she's not giving us.
And she was only tasked with finding the missing train, which she did.
That is true.
So at least does these tickets at least come with food and stuff? It's like a free buffet.
First class upgrades for another train buy. Because remember this.
You have to buy the ticket.
Yep. But remember, your tickets for the train back to Shan are already paid for.
Yeah, so we still have some
this is an
tickets.
extra, yeah.
But I noticed they're upgrades, so they're not free tickets.
As you've already said, she's a company woman. There's only so much she can do.
Of course, fair enough. Do you know what?
So is it at least a bottomless buffet or something, or like bottomless glasses?
Depends which train you get, I guess. But what we will say then, to wrap this adventure up at least, is if you open up the manila envelopes, there are the ticket upgrades inside there. Personal handwritten thanks from Miss Orion, and you will also find 2 basically like banker's checks essentially for 50 gold pieces each, which you can take to any main banking kind of guild or institute, and they will they'll basically claim the money back from House Orion and just give you the cash sort of thing.
We will do that.
You can do that in Vatharot.
We'll do that here, yeah.
I say to her, we don't do it for the money. We do it. We're doing it to help and help people. However, I'm not going to give you it back, but I'm just saying.
Would you like to try and find at least 300 gold pieces worth of diamonds?
Yes.
Or Patchard?
Yes. Judging by what happened to Actor in the last fight, then we might be needing it.
600 gold. You buy 300 and I'll buy 300. We can definitely afford it, to be fair.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So if you want to go around the town, essentially, collecting up various amounts, see how much you find. Going around the town. Okay, so you find about 350 golds worth of diamonds in total. So you can.
What's for that?
Okay.
So you'll at least be able to cast this
helping out, being unselfish and.
But if we try remember to do that when we're in towns and try look for some diamonds.
At least we can bank them.
Yeah, exactly. Then we've got a stash of them.
So what I will say is that essentially, Patch will open up a small compartment. You can feed the diamonds into him.
Yeah.
And he will use those as fuel for the spell.
So he can look.
Yeah.
But when he casts the spell, it'll only use up 300 gold, so he won't use all of it. Save that. So, within... Well, what do you want to do? If you're kind of stuck here at the minute until either another train comes or that one's fixed. So you know you've got at least another, couple of days or so.
We can go and see if anyone needs any help.
Oh, see how Jack is? How's Jack going?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, we should at least see how he is.
Yeah, let's go to the temple. Do we need to go to the temple for something else?
Oh, and I still got cursed. I'm still cursed.
Yeah, we need to see your...
Well, let's give everyone a long rest for the time being.
Oh, yeah.
There we go. Everyone's long rested. So you head back to the temple. Jack's with the... Oh, go on.
83.
It's still 93, isn't it?
It's 93 because you changed it, isn't it?
Yeah, well, that's what you said it was.
Yeah, but now I've done a long rest. It's changed it to 83.
I don't know what to tell you.
Change it on the Foundry to 83. I don't know why it's...
No, but you're 93, aren't you?
Well, that's what it was when I leveled up.
So we shouldn't be changing it to 83. Yeah, it's 83 on there.
That's because I've just changed it to 83.
It shouldn't be 83 though, it should be 93.
Well, that's what he said.
Yeah, because when I leveled up, I did... anyway. 83, whatever. Fine.
Long rested, thank you. Just...
It does not. No, well, we'll find out. Yeah, let me know what it is. Go through your stuff and let me know what it is, and we'll update it accordingly. So you go visit Jack at the temple. He's looking like he's started to recover a bit. At least he does look a bit more aware of what's going on and stuff. You can have like brief conversations and stuff with him now.
Okay.
You kind of explain to him what you've been up to, all this kind of stuff, and he'll ask you what you think you're getting to next. Are you going to be staying around once the train arrives, or are you heading off, kind of thing? Is there any way you can keep in touch, stuff like that? Yes, no, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
How can you keep in touch?
I'm not clue.
Where are you going?
We don't know. We don't know
Well,
where we're going.
the train's going back to Sham, and you don't have to go to Sham. You can go.
Plus, we're not heading anywhere, are we? We're not
Just back
heading
to
on
Sham,
a
'cause
quest or anything.
No.
Or we're going back to the house of
To Adventure
thingy,
World,
aren't we?
yeah.
So that's where we're going. So that's where he can always send word, and then we'll take his address. Where does he live?
It just lives in Bathroom. He'll give you, basically the post office kind of thing where you can send messages to. You can, they've got like a local wizard that pops in now and again who can take messages and send them and things like that.
And I'll say, well, that's where we're going to be at the moment. But I would like to leave you with
My love.
a parting message.
Oh.
And I will say, just always remember, Jack.
You were the best.
Jack, always remember.
And you open the box.
Open the box.
Bear with me.
Just random.
Happiness is not a state to arrive at, but manner of traveling.
There you go, you see.
And then it disappears.
That's what I'm leaving with. That's what I'm just going to do for people just to open the box.
Just randomly open the box. I need to make sure I don't. I need to start deleting them once I've used
Yeah.
them.
I mean, no, you can just redo them. You get the same fortune cookie now and again.
That's true.
I'm saying this, I'm all like, yeah, we'll stay in touch. And actually, we haven't got the train. The train's not come yet, so we don't know how long that's going to take.
Well, he's still stuck in
So,
there.
yeah, that's fine. If he's not functional, then there's no point in staying. So I'm going to go.
I mean, he's still a bloke, so he could be on his deathbed and he'd give it a go. Let's be honest.
I mean, I'm not going to put friggin' effort in.
So, So
There's plenty of taverns.
it's
Let's go.
it's a two-person job. So as the days kind of progress, eventually the train does arrive. You say your goodbyes to whoever you want to kind of say goodbye to in the town and leave methods of getting in touch and stuff like that, and make your way back to finally Shan.
Yep.
La-di-da.
Been a long time since we've been there.
Flipping it,
It
you
is.
don't know about it.
It's been a while.
They've forgotten about us exploits with the airship.
You are currently good.
All forgiven. Even though we didn't do anything wrong.
Even though we
So,
didn't do it, yeah. We didn't do it all wrong.
So you can make your way back to the Death's Gate Adventures.
I open it like I'm running all drinks. Looking tired.
Just like in real life.
Yeah, pretty much. Thank you. Thanks for that, baby.
I mean, you want me to language, so as you... Sorry, you're looking amazing.
Oh, yeah.
So as you make your way back to the Adventurers Guild, an actor kicks the doors in. Full on Aragon. You can make your way back up to the above floors where you know that you can, get rest. You can go through your own kind of quarters kind of thing. You can make your way up past through the reception. You can go upstairs and talk to Maribel in the HQ area where you can check on the available jobs and stuff like that. Eventually, after a day or so, you get a messenger that comes to your door and says that he is a representative of House Orion, and he comes directly to you with a letter. The letter is there's no name, there's nothing on it, it's completely sealed, but it says he's been asked to hand deliver it to you two.
Okay. We'll open it.
And he walks off. He doesn't wait for any payment or anything. As you open it, the letter is the letter is unsigned. It says, "You came recommended as people who can handle delicate tasks. I need your help. Please meet me at the Gilded Swan Tavern this noon. Take the north corner table. The compensation will be worth your time." And that's where we'll end it this week.
Woo!
These are the guys that are currently in favour with
House Lavis Moss.
Canith.
Panic, that's it.
House Kenneth is the one that basically put the good word in for you with these
Yeah.
guys. But you've just done a couple of good jobs for House Orion as well now.
Is that not a...
House Lyramda was the airship one, so they're not super keen on you at the minute.
I mean, but... There's not... Because there was like Guild of something and Guild of something that we had to pick between the two. The Death Guild and the thing.
Yeah.
That took us to this house.
Yeah.
So what about the House of Orion then? Are they part of the same guild?
No, they're not affiliated in specific with any guilds.
So does the guild mind us working for different houses?
No, that's pretty much what they're there for. They know that the big houses can reach out through the Adventurers Guilds, the higher mercenaries,
Yeah, but with us being in favour with House Cannon, because we got them that what was it, that plate that could transform things in the sewers.
Is it like check trade then? Being with the guild, it's like check trade. You've got not ordained, authorised, or
it's like you're an approved dude. Yeah.
Why was I thinking of?
Because you've got an affiliation, so they know that if you mess up, they've also got like recourse to go to the Adventurers Guild and go, these guys were shit, don't give these guys any more jobs, that kind of thing.
Okay.
But it's kind of like the tricky checker trade thing. But you know that if you remember, the Clifftop one was where the expensive guys usually get all their work, and you know that the Deathgate Guild is where you'll generally get all of the more not bottom end stuff, but stuff that people might want to distance themselves from, or they might not want to directly be connected with the jobs, that kind of stuff.
Okay.
So you already know that this kind of thing, unsigned letters saying come and meet me at a pub and I'll give you a job.
So
You probably wouldn't have got that at the Clifftop Adventures Guild, that kind of thing.
I should have rolled better.
you rolled 50-50 rather.
I know, that's what I'm saying. I should have rolled better.
So if you ask around, that the Gilded Swan is a tavern in the middle section of the Central Plateau in Shan. If you ask about it, the patrons are mostly mercenaries and workers of some other nearby kind of lesser-known guild halls. But that's it. That's all you get at the minute. So that's where we'll pick it up next week.
Okay.
Pretty Wowza.
Nice.
Yeah.
Well, I got to use some of my spells.
You did.
It is, it's all
My
right.
new
It's
ones.
70 points of damage.
There was some big numbers coming off as well.
Always feels good. A big one.
Really.
Strange, actually, because that Witch Bolt one is my fighter one, which has got the least hit DC. You know, it's on.
Eldritch Knight, is it?
Yeah, it's only a +4 because it uses my fighter modifier spell attack, but my other ones is a +9 for the sorcerer. But it's a big damage dealer. That's if upcast at a 3, that's 4d12.
Kidding?
So that's that's the biggest one I've got, other than Fireball.
Jeez. Crazy. If we say, actually, well, I remember, after about it's been what, probably about 5 or 6 days now, you're going to hear some rattling from Tux's box as well.
They got some info from my.
Yeah, indeed.
What did I give him? The Kyber shards and the red goo stuff that
Yeah, exactly.
teleporter.
While I remember, because I got that.
But we still need to sort a bloody thingy out.
A bloody thing.
The thingy.
We need to see a healer.
I need to see a healer. I need to see a temple or something. I asked at the temple and they said no. What did they say?
Somebody here might be able to do it on the upper level.
Yeah, you've got a lot more chance of finding
Oh,
someone
yeah. So I'm going to ask about in the house, because I'm not sure about it, because they were all got somewhere, and see if they know anyone.
So, asking around in the city itself, can you give me an investigation roll, please?
I mean, sort of holds them first. Who's first? Ooh, 9.
Okay. You only find one cleric who's willing to get involved with this, and he says it will cost you 150 gold for him to try and cast Remove Curse.
Try?
Yep.
Percentage.
Oh my god, I just had the same thing.
He's never tried to remove this curse before.
Titty ass again, sure. What are the doubt? What could happen if it goes
He's
wrong?
never tried to remove this curse before.
Oh, okay. So it could either.
But yeah, is it a yes or a no, or is it you might lose an arm?
He doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
No.
That's the point. He's never tried. So I'll say go on, then I'll pay the.
I mean, that's essentially $1.5 he's asking for.
I'm not necessarily against turning into a werewolf though. So, yeah, I'll pay him 150 gold.
Okey-doke. He cast a spell.
Okay.
He chuck a stick.
And he says, you,
You feel any different?
Do I?
he says, do you feel any different?
Do I feel it?
I don't know, does she feel any different?
Yes, you're cured. Yay!
Yes.
I guess it works. How do you know you're cursed?
Because how do
You said. You said you got bitten.
You felt.
I got
You
bitten and I
felt
felt
some
weird.
kind of infliction.
Have I been feeling weird since?
I don't know. I should be feeling weird.
I don't know.
Have you just wasted 150 gold?
We have.
I don't know.
Because I don't even know. Who was it that told me? It was the woman, wasn't it? Didn't she tell me? Oh, thingy, weird. Who told me that it was weird?
You kind of saw
Somebody did.
this from the werewolves, and you kind of intimated that
No,
werewolves would
somebody
bite you. And you
said.
talked to the woman, and she said that lycanthropy can get passed on by being bitten and things like that at the temple. She was telling you that it definitely can be passed on.
That's it, yeah. But I didn't actually know if I.
As soon as you explained that you thought you were infected to her, she was like, whoa.
Yeah.
No one said to you, yeah.
I knew we spoke to someone.
Yeah. We know Gareth's definitely cursed because he's completely hairless.
Ball.
Gonna blow 150 gold on getting your hair back?
Nah, it's okay.
Okay. Guess we'll find out more.
At least there would be a definitive answer of yes or no if it works for me.
Yes.
Yeah, that's true. But I'll just have to wait and see what. Just have to wait and see.
Indeed. You pop open Tux's box, Gareth.
Yep.
And he goes, hey, it's Tux time! He says, okay, buddy, we've been getting some guys looking at these weird gem things, and the best thing we can come up with is we're going to make like like chainmail. We could put like a chain shirt together, and we can use the gems to actually admit what's going to happen with this shirt, right? What they can make is it's going to be a shimmering chain shirt. If you want it, it will be made of interlocking metal rings, chain shirt, worn between layers of clothing, all leather kind of thing. It's going to offer modest protection, so it's going to be AC of 13 plus your dex, so it'll be like 15 altogether.
Yep.
The shirt itself appears to shift and flow when you wear it, even if you're not moving. It's going to be magical essentially. Inlaid into the centre of the shirt, where you'd normally have buttons, will be several tiny red and blue alternating gems. It will hold 2 charges. As a bonus action, you can use a single charge to cast Misty Step, requiring no components. Or, as an action, you can use both of the charges to release the bound energies of an elemental, which will envelop you and temporarily cause you to take the elemental's form. While in this form, any damage taken will not carry over to your regular body, and when you drop to 0 hit points, or after an hour, whichever happens first, you will revert back to your standard form, and you get back all charges every dawn.
But you will be trapped inside a dome and forced to ride a train.
It will cost 2,500 gold pieces to make.
See, beyond that, 15.
Your AC will be 15 with that, yeah? Plus your shield, so it'll be 17.
I've got mithril scale mail at the moment, which is AC 14.
Plus dex.
So my armor class then will go up to 19 then, won't it?
No, you can't wear that.
No. If I'd swap it. So if that's my mithril scale mail's AC 14. So if that one's AC 15, then it'll go.
No, because your scale mail is AC 14 plus your 2 dex. Whereas this is AC 13 plus 2 dex. So you go down 1. But you don't get, because that's mithril, so you don't get a disadvantage either. This is only a chain shirt, so you don't get disadvantage in stealth rolls with this one either, basically. Mithril's a really rare metal.
Yeah, so my AC had actually dropped to 70.
It drops 1, but you get this step twice a day for free, or you can become an elemental once a day for free.
Could I give them my mithril and then they could do it to that?
No.
No.
They can't work mithril. They don't have the skills. Plus, that's not kind of a shirt. You won't be able to work the magic on that. That's like a whole top armor set. This is just a shirt that you wear under your clothes. Yeah, choices.
Misty Step, or what was the other one? Elemental something.
Basically, it's essentially the summon elemental spell, but you become the elemental. It doesn't like come under your control.
How many hit points does that have?
It depends what kind of elemental you summon.
And do I attack as me, but...
It's your turn. It takes place of you, basically. But you get all of the abilities of the elemental. You can't cast your spells and things through it.
And it has hit points, but then when that drops to 0, then I come back in at my max hit points.
Whatever you were before you
Yeah.
summoned it,
Yeah. And how much is that again?
2,500 gold. that is with Mace Race. If you remember the potions deal that he made him to make this.
Do I have to attune to it?
You will have to attune to it, but we'll say that just happens. Is the armor that you're wearing not tunable?
Me spider climb, the boot, me flying boots, and my shield.
I mean, you don't really use the spider climb ones.
How much are they worth?
Let's have a look, actually. No, spider climb mask.
Yeah. Turning into a shopping episode now.
Yeah, just at the end. If you wanted to sell Tux your boots of spider climbing, he will knock off 200 gold from the price. Yeah. He's not going to give you what he'd sell them for, is he?
Must be mates.
He's still got to make money.
Okay, let's swap the spider climb with this thing.
Okay. It's Gareth.
If I can fly anyway.
You'll have to lose your scale mail as well. Well, unequip it at least. Mask of spider climbing. Goodbye.
Minus 2, 3.
I mean, it shows. What have you got on yours? You've got 1 platinum piece. You've got 6,600 gold. It says here.
I've only got 6,000. I've got like 1,000.
Did you buy everything?
I've bought nothing. I never do.
So this is now 17. So you are attuned.
Is it an actual thing, is it?
No, I made it. I've linked it in the chat. Should hopefully be able to see it. If not, I'll do it again.
When you do Misty Step, it don't do opportunity, does it?
No, exactly.
Because you go into a mist, don't you? You turn into a mist.
It's the whole, imagine like Thanos stepping back into
Yeah.
the foggy tunnel.
Yeah. That's now equipped and attuned. Down. 17. Oh dear.
You've got extra stuff now, though.
Yeah. Yep, that's done. Okay.
Cool. Yeah. Okay then. That's that off.
Excellent.
Dinner time.
Yeah, sure. Get some fun.
Aye.
Oh, looks like you've missed your tea. Oh, I got 16. I'll take a 16 for tea. What's he getting?
Oh, we should get like a Chinese menu or something.
D20. We've got D100.
That's what we get for dinner, and whatever the number lands on the dice, that's all we pick.
Rita.
Octastrated with the flame in her eye. Red tiefling's fists make the darkness fly. Gareth, the glamour blade, strong and wise. Half elf and human, storm into sky. Through the shattered world, their path unfolds. In the land of Eberron, they strike bold. Blades and flames, side by side. In the shadow, they confide. Monk and fighter, sorcerer's might. Acta and Gareth in the fight. Mountains tall, through jungles they run, facing warforged beneath the darkened sun. Acta's heat flows, if this burn bright. Gareth casts spells in the heat of the fight. From the spires of Sean to the Mormon scars, their bond grows stronger through the endless wars. Blades and flames, side by side. In the shadow they confide. Monk and fighter, sorcerer's might. Acta and Gareth in the fight. In the lightning realms roar, they stand their ground. Two souls intertwined where danger is found. With every strike, they carve their tale. Heroes of Eberron, never to fail. Blades and flames, side by side. In the shadow, they confide.